So welcome, everyone. Thanks for being here. We're actually starting on time, which is fantastic. Welcome to Vecna Eve of Ruin, Chapter 5, Episode 5 for this table. And potentially we may get through with this one today and get into Chapter 6 as well. We'll see. Let's go around the table, starting with Jason. Give the audience your name, your character's name, your passive perception, and anything else you want to tell the audience about him.
I'm Jason. I'm playing Sal, currently being represented by a Butterfly Knight. And my passive perception is 19.
All right.
Nothing special else going on there.
Human?
Yes,
okay.
Very human.
All right. I'm Xana. I am playing Lilith, tiefling wizard, and my character sheet is not loading. I want to say my passive perception is...
It's 20 or 21, isn't it?
It's 21, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, 21.
All right, we got you leveled. Down at the end.
I am Nathan. I'm playing Magram Goldbrunner, a little dwarf barbarian, much taller dwarf barbarian than he used to be way back when.
Much taller.
Much taller. I mean, the tallest.
Well, 2 inches.
Three.
Oh, right.
And his passive is 11.
Well, all right.
I'm Justin. I'm playing Max, the Asmara Barbarian, with a passive of 15, and his alignment is Good Boy.
Perfect.
I am Gene. I am playing a human cleric. His name is Willie Dunker. And my passive perception is 19.
And last but not least, I'm Bill, playing your friendly neighborhood bard named Nova, and my passive is 20. Coming straight out the Feywild.
All right. We've
Straight out of Compton.
successfly got ourselves a sound check out of that, too. So thank you very much, everyone. Yippee. Did anybody need hearing assistance tonight?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't think so.
All right.
Well, I moved down to this end of the table.
That's fine.
So I didn't have to die
We
again.
played on the right day. It's so quiet here.
Yeah, it's actually doing pretty good today. But yeah, the hearing assistance is now coming out of the mixer. So we have the option of having you hear everybody, including yourself, or just me, which is how it's set right now, which seems to be the more popular option. So, while we were gone, Gilbert turned in, well, he was already invisible, but apparently he's not in front of you anymore, Magram. We don't know where he went exactly, but he's gone.
Does that mean I won't be allowed to use my Gilbert strike?
You will not be allowed to use your Gilbert strike, I'm afraid.
Well,
Sorry.
Can we make a Magram strike?
We could, but I mean, you don't have sneak attack, so I think I might just get rid of that maneuver at this
But
point.
the barbarians may get, you get anything that you get once on a turn.
Reckless doesn't. I looked at the
Reckless
wording.
does go through out of your turn.
Sorry. Well, sure. Reckless, yes. Brutal doesn't. Brutal has to be on your turn.
But I've got a 20-foot reach, so you just got to get me in the range.
That's actually only on your turn as well.
It's only on your turn, it says.
I trust him.
The only instances where Commander Strike actually would make a lot of sense, at least in this sort of situation, is with sneak attack people.
But it does work with your butt.
And champions, because they have the extended crit range.
Oh, okay.
That's basically it. Those are the only instances where it really matters.
Somebody who's got one of the auras on them, you can make them take the dash action. Or is it only attack?
It's just one attack.
Oh, it's only attack. Okay. Rats.
Yeah.
Okay, well, metagaming down.
What's the wording on that?
Gaming up. What was that?
I'll bring it up for you.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys have, Max, you have just lifted the grate, barely, as I remember.
Yep.
So you can see into this room where there's a whole bunch of cultists. There is a dead woman with a, as you said, stick in her chest that is apparently killed her. There's also a demon that has just come through a portal that was opened right where her corpse is. One can imagine that those are related. although Max may not. I don't know. And I think it's time to just ask everybody to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Before initiative, would I be able to activate a rage?
Yes, I think we assumed that it was happening as you were you saw the stick and you like rage lifted or something.
Okay.
Good enough.
I wish I had advantage on this.
Also, it hasn't been that long since your last fight, if I recall, so you may still be
My
raging.
rage
No,
would have
it-
just
it-
worn off.
Yeah, it just ended.
It had just worn off. Okay.
Because he had started one when we came down, and then as we went through, burned it.
Oh, it was still going on the
Yeah.
shambling mounds.
Yep.
Got it. All right, so let's add to encounter. Lilith, what'd you get?
So well.
5.
5. Fantastic. Magram,
Sorry. Come back to me.
come back to you. Max,
19.
Nova,
20.
I guess you have the
Okay.
Shadow Blade, right?
Salvatore,
17.
Willie.
17.
I got Sal happening first. I think that's accurate.
No, it would be what he's. I have.
Oh
10
wait, he's
dex.
got a higher initiative bonus. Yeah. Well, I'm just going to artificially make you 18, Willie. That'll make the software work.
You want to switch?
For sure. Let's see. We want to make the axe beak friendly.
Might be better if you go first.
We want to make the giant hyena
You might want
friendly.
to switch with her so that she can cast a big spell without worrying about getting you in the AoE.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
All right, how you doing, Magram?
10.
10?
So
Is anybody changing
What
with
did you
alert?
20.
He's on the top,
Okay.
and then Max, and then
yeah. Do you want to swap 17 instead of 5? Get a big, fireball or something in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I
So
think
me
so.
and Lilith are gonna swap.
Okay, so Lilith, what's Lilith's new initiative then?
Mine was 5.
17?
Yeah.
And you're 5. Okay, got it. And she's right next to you, so you can like push her forward or something to explain that narratively.
Respectfully.
What did you get?
I got 19.
19.
All
I'm
right, and
immediately after
combat
you.
is joined.
Okay. Can we switch?
Hey, do
Or do
you
we
guys
have to have
want
a
to put,
feat?
You have alert?
put those out there?
No, I don't.
That's what caused it.
Yeah,
Okay.
nice.
Okay. I was gonna let you go in front of me.
Yes.
All right, Nova,
No plumage, but
I'm
Steph's got an
first.
axe
you
beak.
are first
Well, how about them apples? All right.
with an initiative of 20.
Okay.
Just
All
in
right.
case someone needs a mage hand.
I am gonna make my way up here. Where's the door?
The door is right next to where so you see Magram?
This guy, this little opening right there.
No,
furthest-
right here.
Yeah,
right there?
the furthest
Right
south
there.
you can go in that chamber and then through there. Yep.
Okay.
That's the door right there.
Okay.
I'll mark it with something.
So,
I was going to clarify the rage that I activated instead
There's
of
the door.
normal max tactic
there's the
is
door. Okay.
air,
So there's
so
a
resistance to basically
cultist in
everything.
front of the door.
There is a cultist right there. Yes.
In front of the
You
door.
can move diagonally through.
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay, your choice.
I turn around to everybody and go, "Hey, watch this, guys!" And then I polymorph into a giant ape, and I come barreling through, and I'm just gonna knock this fucker over right here. I'm just gonna trample
Are
over
you
him.
going to do a shove attack?
I just want to run through him. I'm going straight
You
for
cannot run through him without using your attack,
the.
unfortunately.
Okay, well then I'll use an attack.
Mechanically, yeah.
Okay.
So make a strike as the
It's 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Okay. And then what is he? 3d10. Woo, doggy.
So,
All right.
question.
Yes.
Rich. I'm seeing 2 named cultists. Is that like to be like
No.
something that is going to be coming up?
19, 20,
Like, should I worry about
Yeah,
that?
they
at all?
moved. Well, whatever. They're fine where they are.
33,
You don't know yet.
Okay.
You haven't gotten in the room.
33 points on the guy right in front of me.
Okay, so
Come blowing through.
you just if you want to shove him, you forego the damage and just shove him. If you want to do the damage, he's still there.
You can also just walk past him.
You could
Well,
have
I'm
gone
just gonna-
diagonally and then popped into an ape and hit him.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine. And as I'm going through, I'll hit him with that. But I got 2 attacks.
Okay.
And then the next attack, I'm going straight for the guy in the middle.
All right. So 33 points of damage on this guy.
Yep. And then I get how many feet? 40 feet. So 40 feet will get me to the guy in the statue.
Easily.
Okay, cool.
Although you do notice once you get down into this water that it's more difficult to move.
Okay. I have 40
So
feet
it
of
is
movement.
Yeah, you're in difficult terrain, but you had
Okay.
enough movement.
So what if I just leap and just fly in the air?
Jumping is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's natural 20. Bam.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice.
Roll your critical damage.
All right.
You said it's D10s. Do you need more 10s?
No, I just need 3. It's 3D to hits, 3d10 plus 6 bludgeoning damage for.
Well, you just crit.
I know.
Oh, you're just gonna double.
I'm just going to double.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll do it.
Math man.
Ooh, 2 10s.
Nice.
That's 27. That's 54 plus 6 is 60 points of damage. I'm right on top of that fucker.
Even 60 points of damage to start with. Wow.
You're on top of him?
Well, I mean, whatever. I'm hitting him. So wherever you put me to climb on
Yeah,
it.
you're right there.
Okay.
Oops.
Cool.
Unless you want to be somewhere else.
Nope. That's fine. As long as I can hit him, I got 10 feet of reach. So
Yeah, you're
I'm good to go.
you're in a good spot to hit a lot
Yeah.
of things.
Yes. Yes. And I am done.
All right, cool.
was
That brings us to Max.
Sweet.
He's going to run into the center of the room.
You mother.
Should be able to get to that square right there.
This one
Yep.
He's not coming in
You-
tomorrow.
are gonna get an attack of opportunity from that cultist as you run past.
Yes, you will get an attack of opportunity from that cultist as you run past him.
A hardy cultist if 30
do you have
points didn't
speedy?
kill him.
Well, that was a cultist fanatic that
Oh, he's a fanatic.
that,
Oh, a
you had.
fanatic. Oh, he's
He's extra culty.
Yes.
he's bona fide.
Extra cool.
Yes. Does a 12 hit you, Mac?
No.
His,
Cultist, not really expecting you, swings out with a sickle and misses you.
yeah, the cultist fanatics have very high thetan levels. Wait, is that,
Nice.
is that joke kosher to make here?
Nice. No, it's
We're not in LA. It's probably safe.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And if it isn't kosher,
Wait,
Whatever.
Hey, there's
Whatever.
they got one of their churches really
Hey.
near close to where I live. So
Hey.
Moving on. But not
Yeah, I've heard
dwelling
that.
on
I'd
it
like to go-
because that's
Sorry.
probably
I'd like
the
to go
smart
check it out
idea.
one day, see
Sorry,
if I can
sorry.
get in.
Would it be a free action to try and pull the stake?
You want to pull the stick out of the body. Let me check.
That's an arm, Max.
No, there is a stake in the body. Yeah,
There's a
he's
stake,
right.
yeah.
But I do have to go check on that.
Awesome roll
I
with
have to
that
see if it's
20
an
on that guy.
action specifically to do it.
No, we're good.
Okay. Thing is, on that nat 20, I rolled 2 10s.
Perfect.
I get to land.
Awesome. Get it. And just some napkins if you don't mind.
Oh, and by the way, as you guys opened the door and were coming in here, they were all chanting, "She is slain, she is risen. Come to us, Lord Strahd, receive our gift." So
they couldn't have-
apparently they're summoning this demon for Lord Strahd for some reason.
Now you hear Nova go.
they couldn't have even made it rhyme.
Well done.
On your turn, sir. On your turn. Let's see. So
I was retconning my growl.
all right.
I don't know
By
if
the
I
way,
wanna
you
do this.
guys do recognize. Actually, Max doesn't. What's your passive, Nova? Your passive perception?
20.
20. With a 20, you notice this appears to be the Hearst's nursemaid that is laying dead here in the middle of the room. So that's who they sacrificed.
Oh.
Retrieving the
I
rod
think we knew
piece.
that.
Okay.
I think we knew that.
We knew she was gone.
Regular
We knew
object
she was
interaction.
missing,
You
I
pull it
think.
free. You now have a stick.
And then we'll drop that into the bag of holding and then attack the rhino person.
All right. As part of your attack, you sheath it in the bag of holding. Allowed.
And then first one's going to be reckless.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20. I'm going to pop.
Dirty 20. Are you going to make that a critical?
Yeah.
Okay.
Attaboy.
House rule, dirty 20 bar, dirty 20 once a night is a critical if you want it to be.
32 damage on that hit.
Quit reloading.
32 damage, okay.
You gave me a reroll, right? At the beginning? Whenever I
Yeah, you have inspiration. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's what I thought.
And then second attack will be brutal.
Okay.
18.
That hits.
Oh.
It's a pretty big target. Well armored, but a pretty big target.
And then that'll be thundering, so disadvantage on next saving throw.
Okay.
Oh man.
I'm going to Savage Attacker.
Ooh, that bad, huh?
Uh, 37.
37 points of damage. He's not bloodied yet, but he is looking fairly damaged. All right.
And then
go ahead.
bonus action will pop the Asmar form of Inner Radiance.
Okay.
I should have done that before, but whatever. An additional 5 damage at the end of my turn. Do everything in 10-foot radius, so I don't know if that hits the gorilla.
10-foot radius, you say?
It would.
shreds
Yeah.
you
That
say.
would hit Cultist C, Cultist D, not Cultist A.
So they all take 5
5?
radiance.
Okay.
Including you, Nova.
Do what now?
You take 5 radiant damage from our
Oh.
ASMR friend here.
Okay.
I see a pointer there, Nate. Cultist C is bloodied. Cultist D is also bloodied. Regular old cultists, not that tough. They're all slightly off position, too. That's annoying. I laid these all out very carefully. All right. Anyway,
Just getting that ready for later.
let's see. No,
Actually
B
has
is
it
also
out
out of
already.
range. All right, Willie's next.
Rich, just to clarify real quick.
Yep.
In front of me is the door. Is that
Damn, I don't know
correct?
if I want to do
Correct.
this
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
Yep, that
There's a
little
space
white,
that-
that
white
little white
box?
square. Yeah.
Gotcha.
There's a space that Gilbert was in, and then the door.
Might not be good to throw this now.
Gotta do different. Forgot I gotta write down my ape.
She's just gonna blast.
Got
I
a few
probably
more
even
points
get
as
to do
an
that,
ape
is
than
it?
I do as myself.
That might be a little bit extreme at this point.
All righty. Willie.
Forgot about that.
All right. I guess I will. Let's see. Move up here. Can I see the impaler from here?
Yeah.
Yes, you can see him through the door.
Would my
Alright.
15 points carry
Well,
over?
Might
15,
as well not waste that then.
The temp HP.
temp HP that he gave me when I go into my beast form?
So just
You
do a
could-
regular.
I'll look
You
into
could
it.
do an attack that
No,
won't
because you get
burn
temp
the, saving
HP
throw
for your beast
disadvantage.
form, right?
I mean
Now,
that her,
Well, I've got
most likely
157.
fireball
right,
will-
but that 157
Have it
Okay,
replaces
so
the
whenever I
50.
revert back, I
Oh,
still
oh.
keep my 15.
They're
or you
gone.
could attack
Those
one
are
of
all-
the
Oh, they
bonus
are?
and
You
not worry
only
about
have
it.
as many temp
Just
HP as you
whack
have
this
now.
guy in front of me.
Attack
Yep.
one of the named ones, maybe.
New Bard, who dis?
Yeah, they replace temp HP replace temp HP,
Gotcha.
so they're gone.
Gotcha.
I'll just pack him with sacred
Well, I knew
flame.
you couldn't stack
Sacred
two
Flame is the
things,
saving
but I
throw,
know
so that's
I didn't
Oh,
know
this
because
guy.
so like if a
No, it
druid,
replaces.
so if a
Right,
druid
yep,
rev-
good. All right.
and then they go back.
That'd be
They,
fine.
Polymorph gives you
Willie's
temp
turn.
HP.
Willie.
All right, so I'm gonna attack.
oh no, I knew that. I just didn't know.
Fanatic
15
E.
carried over.
with sacred flame.
Sacred Flame on the Fanatic. Okay.
Get
The
him.
Dex 19.
Dex 19, the one right in front of the door.
Yeah, it's right in front of me. Yep.
Okay. Easy target. His back is turned to you. Dex 19, you say?
Yes. I mean,
6 fails. Damage.
hopefully this is good. No. 10.
He screams as sacred light wreaths his body briefly and looks like he's barely standing.
All right. And with my bonus action, I'll cast my spiritual weapon.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it right next to him, and I'm gonna whack him.
Wiggity whack.
A 30 hit.
30 hits, yes. I'm going to make your spiritual weapon a little green circle.
I was gonna add that, but
6.
Where is it?
Right next to
Directly
you.
south of E.
South of E?
So,
Yeah,
There?
right there.
Okay. And who did you hit? Did you hit E or did you hit D?
E.
E? Okay, you kill him. It doesn't matter how much damage you did. He had one
it
hit
was
point
6.
left.
Oh, damn. All right.
Poof. Alrighty. That brings us now to some of my peoples. The Relentless Impaler gets to go. Let me bring up a character sheet here so I can.
That would have been cool, though. They could disappear.
It looks like they're bundled
Right.
together in initiative. If I was to do one of my moves,
What's that?
are you going to go person? Are you going to go enemy by enemy? Or are you doing like everyone together?
Well, I'm doing. Yeah, all of my enemies are grouped together.
But if I wanted to do one of my movements, like move a.
Oh yeah, in between any
Okay,
any
just checking.
two characters going.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. So right now the Relentless Impaler is starting its turn. Let's see. So he's going to make a spike attack against Max. Oh, actually, no, he's not going to do that yet. Spike attack against Max. That is, and he has advantage, right?
He's tapped on his first attack from my,
Except, so it's straight roll.
Yep.
31 to hit.
that hit.
Okay, figured it might. 15 points of damage, and your speed is halved until
Ah.
the beginning of his next turn.
That 15 rounded down to 7.
Yes, it is piercing damage. So, oh, sorry. Yes, that's it for that one. He's then going to make 2 wicked spear attacks on you as well. Might as well unload all onto you.
Getting wicked with it.
You did the most damage for sure. So he has advantage on this one, right?
Yes.
Okay. 23 to hit.
Yep.
And then 24 to hit.
Yep.
So on each one of those, you take 13 piercing, rounded down to 7.
Oh, just
Plus-
13?
what's that?
Just 13 or 12?
It'd be. Oh no, sorry, rounded down to 6. So it'd be 12 total. Because each one rounds down separately. However, you also take 26 total necrotic damage. Are you resistant to necrotic?
Yes, he is.
Okay, so you actually take 12 total necrotic damage. I forgot the Aasimar thing.
He also mentioned he's in bear form, so I think he's resistant to all damage types except for force because you have the
Ring
psychic
of
ring.
psychic resistance, and then Asmar gives me necrotic and radiant resistance.
Right.
So it's just force that you're not resistant to.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Everything else he's resistant to.
That's the
Barbarian.
only thing they haven't made something for us.
All
They gotta
right.
give you. They gotta
Oh.
give them one.
There's the
Yeah.
ring.
Wait.
Right. No. I'm just saying.
Bear?
But like if you were
Yeah.
Path of the Bear Totem or whatever, that's the only thing you're not.
All right.
I thought they
Cultist fanatic
changed resistances for bear.
They did. They removed
Is
the
going to continue
radiance
chanting,
and necrotic from it.
as is Cultist
Okay.
fanatic B, C, D. Elizabeth
Cultist
and Gustav Hurst
One more
are
time.
also
Need
going to
the
keep
cultist
chanting.
calling?
Cultist C,
Not raging
who
yet.
got hit,
You were.
is going to.
No, I wrote it down. Not rage.
Does he have a ranged attack? No, he doesn't. So he's going to step over and attempt to hit Mac in retaliation. With advantage, he has a 6, so that doesn't work. D is going to do the same thing.
Push his head under the water.
I can't believe you got a 6 with advantage.
Uh.
11 with advantage. Good grief. I roll just as badly digitally as I do in reality. Okay. So that's it for this particular round for the cultists. Magrum, you're
Consistently
next.
Inconsistent.
Magrum is next.
And I put your critters right after you.
Yeah. Well, first thing Magrum's going to do is whistle at his critters. Come, boys.
Oh, I forgot to do something. On the beginning of Magrum's turn,
He grows 4 feet. Make his day.
Grows to 4 feet or an additional 4 feet.
His legs grew
Either.
3 sizes.
Either
He'll
would
take
be
either.
good, right?
His legs
Take
grew
either.
3 sizes that day.
It's
My toes are itchy.
The Relentless Impaler. What would he do?
Oh, he gets those actions.
Oh, yeah. He can't see there. He teleports a few feet over here and makes a spike attack against, Nova.
I'm not that big.
26 hit you.
And then some.
You take 15 points of piercing damage, and your speed is halved until his next turn. Okay. All right, Magram, your turn.
Okay.
Pitched him to oblivion.
Excuse me. So he whistled at his pets. He's going to rage. He's going to. Every time I switch tabs in this thing, it reloads.
Any resistance thing.
I'm going to
Nope.
give.
No resistance.
You can give Willie some HP?
14 to
Me.
Sal.
Oh, to Sal? Okay.
I take 15. If I don't already have it, I already have it. And I'm going to do my teleport just by myself all the way across the room, which you can move her, and by Elizabeth on the edge.
Right there?
On the edge.
On the ledge.
Ah, yes,
Not in the water.
correct.
By the way, this is about a 5-foot ledge. The ceiling's about 15 feet above the ledge.
Oh, it's huge.
Agrabah's
This
just swim
place
in
is
the
massive.
pool.
It's like we're outside again.
And the dais is the same level as the ledge.
And then he's going to use his glaive on the rhino thing.
Okay.
Are you near it?
He doesn't have packed active stuff.
Okay. 16 to hit.
16 just hits.
Nice.
Wow.
Sorry, 11 damage.
11 points of damage. Okay.
Gonna do the same thing. And he's gonna say, cheers, fuck face. Roll. Nope, that one's gonna miss. 12.
That misses.
Glaive.
Butt strike.
No, the
Graze.
miss. Graze.
Oh,
Or I
graze.
said glaive. Graze.
How much?
Damage.
6 damage.
Okay.
And then butt strike.
Got it. By the way, this big demon is looking
Do you want us to
Hickory?
try and topple him?
Hickory
Yeah.
dickory doc?
black ooze pouring out of all the slice wounds and stab
It's
wounds
at
on him.
11.
Yeah, I know, but what's my modifier to hit?
The strength plus proficiency.
Strength
so
plus proficiency.
That would be 8.
Strength.
Your strength is 3.
I'm pretty sure you get your proficiency on that.
It'd be like 18. Is that right?
18 hits.
19.
And it's a D4. That's right. 1 plus 3, 4.
4 points of damage. Got it.
And that'll be it for
Topple.
topple, that's right.
The DC on his save.
Sorry.
The save on his end.
Yeah, I know.
Is there a save?
Yeah.
Toppling the rhino.
Okay. Strength save.
Yep.
I found that in here really easy to look at. What's the save? What's the save?
Yeah, that would disadvantage.
Yeah.
Looking at.
Oh, that was Dex. I'm sorry.
There we go.
Strength is
Also
better.
should be at disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yes, it should be, but he chooses to succeed.
Okay.
So he's not toppled.
He chooses to succeed.
Legendary.
Oh, so he has a legend.
Okay, so for my critters,
How they get you?
the path
They
in
hit-
front of the hyena has bars, right?
They've been
The bars have been lifted.
The bars have been lifted, so can the hyena enter?
Hyena
many
can
times
squeeze
do you
in.
do
It's
that?
difficult terrain. So 10, 20, and it's
Isn't there a
difficult
limit
terrain in the
normally, or-
water as well.
Is there a,
So
li- is
It's
there
got a
limit
50
on how many
speed,
times
so
they
usually
could use?
he can get in.
legendaries,
He can't get in
you
very
usually
far.
get 3 legendary
Let's
actions,
see.
sometimes 4 if it's like a huge
10,
guy. But like
20,
resistances, it's usually like 2 or
30,
3 maybe.
Three.
3 at the most for like the big guys.
Well, dragons normally have 3.
40.
But like a guy like this might only have 2. He may only have 1.
You can get to like
And-
there.
And the
he's got
resistances don't come
Cultist
back
C is in
on
his
the
space,
turn.
so he'll go
He
prone if he doesn't kill
legendary
Cultist
actions
C.
do.
he will attack Cultist C.
Okay.
Because if they
Advantage?
if they made the resistances
Tax factors
recharge on it, it would it'd be,
Oh,
it'd be
okay.
impossible.
Only a 7 to hit.
It'd be ridiculous.
7 misses.
Yes, he does.
That's how they succeed on the saving throws is by using one of the.
And I assume that thing hasn't been hit yet. Okay, so that's that.
He is bloodied, right?
Cultist is very bloody.
Oh, it is bloodied.
Yeah.
Okay, then it can do the other thing.
Bloody, bloody,
It already used that
bloody.
Yeah, the guy in the water.
long rest.
Oh, the hyena
It already used
got
it.
some bloodied.
You're right.
Uh,
You keep reminding me. It already used. It's one a day thing.
Like
Yeah.
2 sessions
did it?
ago.
yeah,
okay.
2 sessions ago.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
Mr. Beak is going to follow the same path and try to get the same
It's
location.
ridiculous, but as the hyena's turn ends, it goes prone. So just FYI.
So they start drowning.
Yeah. What's that?
Yeah,
So they start drowning.
No.
Yeah, can he keep his nose
His
above
snout's
water?
above the water. Yeah,
All
it's
right.
only a foot of water. Axe Beak's going to try to move into the room as well.
Sure is.
Okay, how much movement does the Axe Beak have?
50 as well.
All right. I'm going to rule that it can get
There'd
there.
be Wild Kingdom up in this.
And he has the same problem. And he can be here or he can be overlapping with Cultist D, your choice. They're both bloodied.
What was the here?
So it can be here or one over.
Go after the bloodied one again.
They're both bloodied.
Oh, okay. Go after the one up the stairs.
Okay, got it.
They're standing there by him.
Come on, roll better. That would be a, what's this modifier? Modifier. 14 to hit?
Sorry?
14 to hit?
14 hits.
Nice.
Hammer time.
4 points damage.
4 points of damage. Guess how many hit points it had?
4?
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to say the axe beak, like, takes that tip right to the navel and just
Splits
scoots
him up.
upwards, and we're going to see a Mortal Kombat style split open fatality thing. Thank you.
Finish it.
Granted.
And it bathes in its blood and ruffles its feathers and kind of looks.
Okay.
That's it.
Awesome.
Oh, I'm
That is the end of Magram's turn, and it is
Does anybody
now
put any
at the beginning of
disadvantages
Sal's
on the
turn.
Big guy?
wait.
Already
Wells
been
never
used.
went.
Yeah.
Where the fuck's Lilith?
Right after me.
Yeah, left off last time.
She
Yeah.
got accidentally somehow has an initiative of 1. Go. That's not right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because
Didn't you guys switch?
Yes.
I
That's
mistyped.
right.
I mistyped it.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, Lilith. You can go before Sal.
Well,
Yeah, we can't retcon you all the way in. There's too much has happened.
that's
Well,
fine.
so would she would have gone before Magram, right?
Yes.
Okay, so can we at least say that if she wants to do something to all this, Magram isn't there and doesn't get fireballed? Because
I'm not gonna retcon it at this point, just because
Okay.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of messed up, but at the same time,
Magram's like, bring it on.
yeah,
He's a big boy.
too much
Sort of,
happened
you
on
can take it.
Magram's turn.
He chose
That was a
her
lot.
for a reason. He's fine.
So
The end is near.
The cultists are still chanting, by the way, Lilith,
okay.
as you
The
walk down here. I'm assuming,
Get it, girl.
or you're using your
I'm
book.
definitely gonna send the book.
Okay, you're sending the book.
Yeah. Which I don't
Whoa.
think we have a sticker for. I think my book was right at the door, if I remember.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so where is it in
Where-
relation to
Booking.
something?
It's going onto the dais.
yeah.
Going onto the dais. Okay.
Southwest corner.
Yeah.
Southwest corner of the dais. Thank
It's
you.
right in the middle.
It's going to be a little green square.
Okay.
For me. And everybody online. There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
So, is the Relentless Impaler still up?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
He's just bloodied.
Okay. Then,
And actually, at the beginning of your turn, he's going to take another legendary action,
Did you hit?
and he's
you
going to
hit
teleport
the,
over here and make
the
a.
relentless guy in the middle too. You did.
Been used already.
But I'm just saying, you hit the guy in the middle too, right? Okay, so just me and you have hit him. Okay.
He's going to make a. He's going to teleport over here and make a spike attack against Max.
Against who?
Max.
They said axe speak for a second.
I was thinking about it, but I went for Max instead. Because I have advantage with that one. 26 to hit you,
Yep.
Max. Okay. You take another 7 points of piercing damage total after having. And yeah, that you already have speed from it, so you're not halved again. All right, that's its legendary action. Lilith, go ahead and continue.
okay.
It's still adjacent to your book, so if you're doing shocking grasp or something, you're good.
Yeah. I'm actually going to pass. Psychic Lance on the Relentless Impaler.
Okay, psychic lance on the relentless impaler.
That is an intelligence saving throw. DC is 23.
DC of 23 intelligence, huh? Not very intelligent, as you might expect, although it does have a plus. Okay.
No.
With a 15, it will succeed anyway,
Okay. Then
as it used its legendary action to succeed. Or legendary resistance to succeed, I'm sorry.
What caused the hyena to go prone?
Ending its turn in the same space as the cultist. If you end your turn with overlapping somebody else's space.
Understood. I didn't think you said like something was cast or something, but
no.
Okay.
Just because he failed to kill the cultist, he lunged so hard after the cultist, he landed in the water.
Totally fine.
Yeah.
So we'll make sure I didn't miss anything.
need more D6s.
Wow. Yeah. All my die are in my little brown box if you want to use them.
Okay. Okay. I have plenty. I
Yep.
just didn't have them out.
No, you need more.
Always.
Not great,
Huh?
but
He said she needs more dice, and the answer is always.
Well, I was saying for this particular roll too, you need 50. 50 D6.
There used to be spells like that.
I'm assuming it takes half damage if it succeeds.
yeah, it's 20 points of psychic damage, so 10 points.
10 points, okay. It roars and shakes its head, but seems to have only taken part damage. No, I'm not saying it's resistant, just that, yeah, it saved. Okay. And the other effects of the psychic lance don't work.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
It would be cool if it did, but nope.
That brings us to Sal.
Okay. Yes. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Remember, the water's difficult terrain.
Yes. Yes. That's annoying. I haven't seen anything.
Have we said how deep the water is?
About 1.5 feet, 2
Okay.
feet.
Okay.
I was a little worried Magrum was going to drown, honestly.
Not that small. Or not that deep.
Maybe Gilbert.
Now you would have been waist deep moving through the water, which makes it fairly difficult terrain. But yeah.
All right. It's already so hurt, but I'm going to use one of my superiority die to get my use of Know Your Enemy back, and then immediately use it on the
Relentless Impaler.
Yes.
And what do you get to know?
Resistances, immunities, vulnerabilities.
It isn't resistant to any types of damage. It's not vulnerable to any types of damage. It is immune to the charmed, exhaustion, and frightened conditions.
Okay. So I'm not going to try and menacing strike it then.
Okay.
It's not
That's-
resistant to these claws.
That's good to know.
It doesn't have claws. It's got a wicked spear and a spike.
Yeah. That's just what I was going to ask. So it's wielding a spear.
A spear and a spike. Yep.
Spike is in like spikes on its hand, or
It's holding a spike in one hand.
okay.
It's dual wielding.
So it's got a spear in one hand and a spear without a stick in the other hand.
Basically.
Okay.
All right.
So could be dishonest.
And they do different things.
Yes.
I will attack action, and I'm going to use my relentless free D8 maneuver on my gorilla strike. Take an attack action.
Oh. I get to just go now?
Yeah.
Do I have to roll too?
You're using your action.
You
Roll
use
to
your
attack.
reaction.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to use your reaction, but so
So you can choose not to if you want. But
Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
the D8 is added to damage, not
Is added to mine, right? Is
Your
added to my
damage.
the damage,
Okay,
not
cool.
the attack roll.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. That's 18 to hit.
That will hit. Cool. So roll your 3d10 plus a d8.
Yep. That's 15, 20. Is that a 4? Or is that?
I have
that a
no idea
4
what the
or
heck that
9?
is.
It can't be a 9.
that
I
is
was
a
going to say
nine.
it can't be a
Yeah,
9.
it can't be a
but
9.
I was rolling 10,
Yeah,
so it's
these
Totally
dice,
a 9.
these
Weird.
dice, the fours do look a
Four.
little
and
weird.
20,
It kind of
24,
Swirl's weird.
30 points of damage.
Got it?
Cool. And that was my reaction?
Yes.
Awesome.
I could tell that giant ape was Nova just
Yep.
because of.
It's purple and pink.
I was gonna say just that.
Yeah.
It had a certain swagger about it.
Yes.
I could tell.
Yes, it did. I wink at you and I go, just kind of growl at you seductively.
I'll hit Cultist Fanatic D, or I'll attack him at least. No advantage, which is weird. 27 to hit.
Sorry, 27 to hit the cultist. D.
Yes.
Yes.
Cultist Fanatic D.
Fanatic D.
Yes. That
As
hits.
soon as I asked if that was a 4 or a 9, I was like, that's an 8, dummy.
This poor dude just standing there chanting.
Because I just,
he does.
well, because I just rolled 10.
So that's
What made me think.
This Nova?
15.
Yeah, great.
He is the great grape ape. I mean, I was trying to think. I was going to call him April O'Neil, but I like that too.
Still up?
Yep. Still up.
Is he
How's
yellow?
it looking?
No, he's
Not bloodied
purple
yet.
and pink.
Oh, I know, but if he was April
I'll attack
O'Neil.
him again.
Oh, no.
I
I was just trying to think of a name.
I'm
with
going to
it.
assume a 12 doesn't
like
hit.
it.
12 does not hit.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Actually, let me double check.
On a Fanatic?
I'm double
Yeah, it
checking.
literally
That's
is a
why.
great- except minus the
Does not
the
hit.
hat with the
Ah.
propeller on it. You know.
The pheasant's dead.
All right.
Yeah. He's got his.
I don't
he's
think
got
there's
his
any
hat
point in
with
holding
the-
my
with
action
the
search, so I'll pop
feathers
that now
sticking
and
out.
get 3 more swings.
Yeah.
18 to hit?
On the fanatic,
Yes.
hits.
Cultist Fanatic D. So that's going to be 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. Got it. He's definitely bloodied now.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna use Commander Strike again. Max, hit the big guy.
That's 2 damage, correct?
Yeah.
And because I was reckless, I still get that advantage.
Yes.
It's going to be against the Rhino, I'm assuming?
Yep.
I assume 27 hits.
27 does hit.
No.
I know 17 hits because I rolled. That was my lowest roll so far, and it hit. So they're big and beefy. Probably not hard to hit.
29.
29 points of damage. All right.
I used it.
Use it on.
I just used my own D10.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So it's going to be Nova's turn, but at the
Well-
beginning of Nova.
I get one more.
Oh, you got one more? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Magnum,
forget.
did you hit anything over here?
Those people, no.
Okay. Then I'll just go one more attack into Cultist Fanatic D. 15 to hit.
It's
All right. 16 points of damage. And that is all I
that
have.
is enough. And
Oh.
Cultist Fanatic D is dead.
Oh. In that case,
As his body stumbles, bleeding into the
1,
water,
2,
and
3,
face
4,
down, he's gone.
5, 6. I'm gonna go there.
Lilith, are you painted?
All right. That it?
Yes, I don't have anything else I can do.
All right. So it's Nova's turn, but at the beginning of Nova's turn, the Relentless Impaler is going to use its last legendary action to teleport.
Yeah, 3.
He's running away from me. Better.
Oh, he's not running away.
Okay. Run to
That
me.
doesn't count as an
They mean
opportunity.
He's going to
attack, right?
teleport over here
Uh,
and attempt to spike Willie.
Oh, I can't protect him. I knew I
He
should have
is
gone
sapped, though.
He's sapped.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so
Sibbity
it
sap.
is disadvantage then.
Lost
Oh, somebody got in front of me.
going after the healer.
19 to hit you, Willie.
Oh, yeah.
That hit. Okay.
Right.
You take 15 points of piercing damage,
All right.
and your speed is halved until the beginning
Yeah.
of the Impaler's next turn.
All right. I don't think I'm
All right,
anywhere
now it's
anyway.
Nova's turn.
All right. Turn around 2 attacks at him. Because he's right behind me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess we're-
So technically, the Impaler, if it was there, it would have been in his space.
Oh, that's right. We've got that. I forgot about that.
No retconning. It goes prone.
you don't want me to touch him.
No, it's going to do something different. Willie, take your points back. It's not going to attack you.
What?
It wouldn't have done that. I forgot he was large. Nova was large in size.
Oh,
No, he's gonna
I'm a
he's gonna
beefy
pop
boy
over
right
and
now.
do Magrum instead. Magrum does a 19 hit you.
It does.
All right, then you take 15 points of damage, and your speed is halved
Oh,
until the Impaler's next turn.
Son of a bitch.
As he spikes you with this large metallic corroded spike that looks disgusting.
I think
Can't
I was up at
Make
that.
him bigger.
Oh.
That's all right.
Oh, damn it.
I assume you're just gonna do the same thing. Go over. Here?
Yeah, I'm charging at the at homeboy.
Yeah, drop him wherever you're going to
Yep.
drop him, and then I'll take care of the size thing.
Yep.
I got something for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Same thing. Swipe two fist attacks. First one is a 27. Natural one, I get to re-roll. 18 for the second one.
Why you get to reroll a natural
I have
one?
lucky.
Lucky? I thought Lucky just gave you advantage on when you
No.
chose to take it.
Lucky you get to re-roll ones.
You also get to reroll ones?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That should be
wait,
halfling
lucky or
luck.
the luck feat?
What's that?
Lucky or the luck feat?
The luck. I have the luck feat for the way from Wayfarer.
From what?
Okay.
From the Wayfarer background, I get lucky.
Okay. Yeah, somebody double check for me, but I'll let it go for this time.
Yeah. No. It works the way you thought.
So it doesn't include rerolling ones.
You might be thinking of halfling luck.
Yeah,
Okay.
halfling luck is rerolling ones.
But still, all right. Well, then I use my inspiration. That you.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Oh shit! That fucking rolled up.
Yeah. So the lucky feat, you have to decide when you want advantage on however many rolls throughout the day.
Yeah.
So it's just giving you advantage.
So it's different. The
So-
lucky. The
it's
lucky.
changed.
feat-
It's
okay.
changed significantly since 14.
Okay. Okay.
It used to be you choose to re-roll whenever you feel like it,
Yeah.
3 times
So
a day.
you have 5 luck points because that's our proficiency bonus. Before you roll, or before an enemy rolls to
Against
attack you, you
Yep.
can either give yourself advantage if you're rolling for anything, or if they're attacking
Oh,
you,
it's advantage
you
now.
can
You
give
can also
them
give disadvantage to an enemy.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I got 21 on the second one.
21 on the second one
Yep.
hits.
All right. So that's 10, 20, 26 on the first attack.
26 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
And then 7, 9, 15, 21 on the second.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna rock around. I'm still staying in melee with him. I'm just moving over to give the door to give the door a little
Like
bit
here?
of opening so somebody can fire out.
They're supposed to stay locked together, but they didn't.
All right. And I'm done.
Oh, there it went snap back. Okay.
Yeah, it did on my screen as well once I like unselected
Got it.
unselected
I
it.
only get to use my growl. I like that.
That is Max, your turn.
I should be able to fit here without the thing in the gorilla's face. Looks like.
You can climb up over top of me.
Right there's totally
And then-
fine.
Yes, you're clear. And you're
I'm
diagonal
still-
from the bad guy.
I'm going to pull out of my bag the trident
Okay, you're pulling out a trident.
and going to first one use reckless on that.
Okay.
But one-handed. I'm not dropping my other sword.
Okay. Is trident versatile?
Sorry?
Is the trident versatile?
Yeah, both are.
Okay. I didn't remember that. That's all. Okay.
That was a crit.
How much to hit? You crit?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
that'll do it. Give me some critical damage.
16 plus 5.
21.
Or no, 16 plus 15.
31.
31 damage.
Oh, and I did something slightly late, but that's fine. It's only a few seconds late. 35, you say?
Yes.
31.
That is sufficient. The relentless impaler is impaled on your trident and falls over and immediately starts dissolving into a black puddle of goo that then starts evaporating shortly after dissolving. So it's like he's oozing down onto the ground, and then as it goes into the water around starts bubbling, and a black mist kind of floats off of it, and it dissipates. It's going to take about 5 minutes for him to do this, but that's what starts happening.
Not that it matters, it was 1 extra damage.
What's that?
Not that it matters, it was 1 extra damage.
Didn't matter. You're right.
Got it with a +1.
You only killed him by 7 damage, though. But yeah, in that one hit. So with that, I'm going to give Gustav the ability to cry out. You shall regret this. Strahd was looking forward to his presence. And at that point, we're going to
just starts
make an action happen that should have happened. This
Pat
was
you on the
triggered by
back.
you taking the stake out of the body. So let me just a sec. I got to read this one.
Gotta
'cause
have
it's
the
good.
stick.
A gust of wind blasts through the halls of the death house and the dungeon below, and the temperature drops precipitously. Candles and lamps
It's
snuff
going
out and relight with dark purple flame. The wind takes on a monstrous timbre, like screeching bats or howling wolves, and crescendos to a deafening roar, and suddenly stops. For a long moment, you hear nothing. Then, as clearly as if it was happening right next to you, the house's front door creaks open.
The front door that doesn't exist anymore.
It actually repaired.
Half of it's still there.
Magically compared.
But anyway, you hear the creak of the front door. It slowly closes, latching with a crisp click. Then once again, nothing. Terror seeps into all of your bones. As you guys all know, the master is in the house. And with that, okay, Gustav yelled at you guys. Something just terrifying just happened. And it's still Max's turn. Are you guys going to stay in initiative? The cultists don't make any aggressive moves towards you. Haven't yet.
And how many of them are dead?
Just 2,
Three.
I think. 3.
2.
Not enough.
Either way, at the end of my turn, the radiant burst would pop out of me.
It's not the end of your turn yet.
I'm just saying it would deal damage automatically.
Okay. But are you going to do anything else on your turn?
Uh,
You still got another attack, right?
yeah, but I don't have the movement for it.
Don't you wish you could reach 20 feet?
Throw the trident.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna.
Does it have the thrown property?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thought so.
Yeah, I'm gonna chuck it at Gustav.
Okay.
See, he's the one that just talked.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet.
Do we need to attack these guys?
He's 20 feet away.
Oh, sorry. Nope. Wrong guy. Yes, 20 feet.
And it is 20 to 60.
You're no disadvantage from it then. Yep.
And I can't brutal because he's not in melee range.
Nope. You can't brutal, but you
Still reckless.
You reckless, so it's still advantage.
Does a 28 hit?
A 28 will hit. As the trident sinks into Gustav's chest moments after he heckled you.
5 plus 11 is 16.
Okay.
And topple?
Okay. What's the strength save?
20.
Oh yeah, I've got a +0 on that. This is gonna go great. 11. No, he falls over. Gustav is prone. However, he also yells, "Enough! Get them!" to everybody in the room.
And then at the end of my turn, the radiant burst happens.
Yeah, so radiant bursts 10 feet out. Nova, you take 5 points of damage.
And that's it.
I hate supervisors.
And that's it.
Telling people what to
Did you
do.
have any movement left? Did you want to move anywhere
I
else?
had 5 feet left, I believe.
You could. I would allow you to step into the water and get closer to some
I would
guys
go
if you wanted.
right here, so I would hit more cultists. Over 1.
Okay.
Yeah, if you go diagonally, you'll hit 3 of them.
4 of them.
Yeah.
5 of them.
1,
And I get hit, right?
2,
Yep.
Yeah.
3, 4, plus Magrum and Nova. Okay, 5 points
Split it
each.
G.
Should hit G, right?
I'm doing G right now. G, Fanatic. Oh, Elizabeth. I forgot Elizabeth was a mom.
Yeah.
How much damage?
5 points of damage.
What's Fred Sanford's wife doing in there?
Spelled with an S, if that matters.
Oh,
Probably doesn't.
oh, the foreign way of spelling Elizabeth.
The Barovian way, at
Yes.
least.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Snooty.
Where the hell's Saru during all this?
So, what do you guys? Let's see. That's all of your turn, Max. Have you used everything up, Willie? Oh, and by the way, your speed is no longer half now that it's down.
Oh, that's why you were so slow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna walk into here.
Yeah, he's lucky he was standing on the dais already.
I guess as Gustav's down here, I'm gonna turn to him, attack him. Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame on Gustav.
The
Okay.
Dex 19.
Disadvantage because he's toppled.
Yeah. Probably should
I'd like
attack the
to
guy
picture
over
him
there.
on a barbecue spit.
You just pinned to the wall.
That's kind of what I imagined, yeah. Instead of knocked over, he's just kind of pinned. It's effectively the same thing as being prone.
How about prone mid wall?
Yeah, prone does no longer affects your deck saves. So
He's planking mid wall.
I was thinking of incapacitated.
that will yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay.
So prone
have to
no
do
longer is disadvantage, huh?
No.
Huh. That's interesting.
Just 14 though,
trying to
so
screw
he
everybody
fails the save. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's a 19.
How much? Sorry, and that was just to go prone. So he's prone. Oh no, so that was Sacred Flame. Okay, 15 damage.
15 damage.
Got it.
And then
How's he looking?
He's looking hurt, but not bloodied yet.
Oh, well, I guess
He
I'll
screams as sacred fire wreathes his body, but that's all.
I'll attack him with my
And move your spiritual weapon.
spiritual weapon. Yep.
Okay. Whack Gustav with it. Go ahead and roll attack.
Doesn't he get advantage from being prone?
yes.
Yes, you do get advantage because he's prone.
This time.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm at 29.
29 will hit. Yes.
There we go.
Perhaps I should have. 5 damage.
5 points of damage. All right. Spiritual weapon comes down hard and barely hurts him.
You only cast it at second level, I assume?
Yeah.
He
No,
didn't
it's my bonus
specify, so it's
action.
second. Yep.
No, I know, but whenever you cast it originally,
Oh,
you can choose to cast it at a higher level, and
And
that's
then
second
that'll give you
level.
more.
For
that'll
every
give you
2
more dice.
levels up, you get another die.
So if you were to go 4th level, you would get, instead of 2d8,
yeah.
you would get 48.
Nah, I was second level.
Uh,
Should've
instead
done
of
that.
1d8, you get
Oh,
2d8.
sorry.
Yeah.
There you go.
2d8.
Yeah.
That's right. That's you knew what I mean.
All right, Cultist Fanatic A, since battle has now been joined, is going to hold his hand up, and a blade of dark energy is going to grow out of it. Where the heck is Fanatic A? There it is.
next to
Right
Magrum.
next to Magrum. So he's going to go ahead and take a slash at Magrum.
He whom? I'm sorry.
It's Cult Fanatic A, right south of
Okay.
you.
I thought a new guy with the sword entered.
Nope, no, he
new
didn't have a
sword
sword
entered.
before, but
A
one
new sword
operated in
has
his
entered
hand.
the battle.
A pact blade for any
Gotcha.
warlocks in the room. However, that misses. So
I'm an X-lock.
Aha!
the next guy, taking a note that didn't work, is going to instead hold up his hand and start casting a spell at Matt.
Counterspell.
Counterspell? Okay, what's the save?
I'm a girl.
Could be your DC, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's 23. Yeah.
Can
That's
they
too
even,
high.
can they even pass a con 23?
That's too high. It's not your spell casting. It's not your spell save. It's
What?
so the counterspell
Yeah.
DC is 8 plus your spell casting modifier.
Plus your spell. Plus
I think
the
it's
level.
just the spell
Plus
casting.
the level that up that you're casting it.
No,
So if you,
No, they
there's
changed
no
it.
levels anymore. It's
It-
completely different.
wow.
Well, hell, I haven't been doing this.
It's not as high as your spell DC.
No, I know.
I think it's just your spellcasting modifier plus 8, if I
Okay.
recall. But it's in counterspell to be sure.
Because I'm looking at the spell and it
Yeah,
says
What's it say for the DC?
it says the DC is 23.
Well,
And it says the creature makes a Constitution saving throw. It doesn't specify anything about the saving throw.
okay.
Yep. If it doesn't
They
specify,
may have updated it since I looked at it last too.
if it doesn't specify, it's a spell save DC.
Yeah.
Ooh, he rolled well.
Gives you advantage on your camp roll.
Yeah.
Let's see if he rolled well enough.
Either boy, you can make.
He fails with a 22,
Oh,
Okay.
dang.
and the spell fizzles in his hand. Ah! Swears.
Language, buddy.
Cultist Fanatic C, I think is this guy. Let me just double check. Yep, that guy. He's going to say, let me try. And hold his hand up and point at Mac. And Mac, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
$16.
You save, and you feel briefly like someone is attempting to hold you in place, but you shake it off.
No.
Yep. All right. So that's A, B, and C. Elizabeth, is right next to. Well, let's keep going with the spells. She's gonna hold out her finger and cast a spell at you, Max. And I need on this one.
Yeah, I'll take another one. Yes.
A wisdom save again.
3.
With a 3, she says, grovel.
Do it.
Mage Slayer.
What's that?
Mage Slayer.
He passes.
So Mage Slayer. Oh, you get to pass once a
The
day?
guarded
Yeah.
mind.
Once per short rest.
Oh, once per short rest. That's even better.
Yes,
All
it
right.
is.
So you use your legendary resistance to save.
Yeah.
No.
No, I don't.
Damn it. Sorry, Elizabeth. Damn it.
I just like the idea of them all seeing them fail at casting a spell at Max and just trying their own spell.
Let's see. Gustav is going to. I don't have good spells, unfortunately. I only have the 2 good spells. So we're gonna try it again. They're picking on you, Max. Why not? Wisdom save.
13.
13. You are held firmly in place by the invisible grasp of a giant you cannot see.
Stop.
Visible giant.
Got you by the scruff.
It's the hold person spell above the table. So you have the paralyzed condition. Which means we have to try to pile onto that. Those guys have already all gone. Cultist G is going to move just out of turn because he's the one that can hit you, is going to attack you. Let me double check. You don't get another save each time.
He's still in my range.
Nope.
I have 10 feet of range.
Oh, yeah, he's still in your range.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he never left it. He's stayed within 5 feet the whole time.
I got
Yep.
Paralyzed is not the same as the unconscious.
And so it's an automatic critical hit against a paralyzed foe.
Thank you.
I would like to. So which one's doing this?
G, he just
He
stepped
moved in.
next to you.
He started
into your
here
range
somewhere, I
and-
think.
You couldn't put him anywhere.
Yeah.
Keep him out of
Never
range.
mind. Sorry.
Okay.
Technically,
Max.
you do have the part of Polar Master where you could hit him when he enters
I
your
already used my reaction for the extra.
And he was already within range of the polearm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's the downside.
you take automatic critical damage. You ready for this? 5. Reduced to 2. As he slices into you with the sickle. I mean, he's just a regular cultist with a little tiny sickle. So
He's just a guy wearing pajamas. That's all he is. He's just a little guy.
And then he looks around like,
And he's gonna
oh, I did something bad.
he's going to step over, but he's staying in both of your ranges, so no opportunity attacks.
Darn it.
Cultist F is going to come down. They're just wailing on Max now.
That's all
Again,
right, they're closer to
2
me.
effective points of damage on you. This one's going to step over here. Cultist D is going to come down, end his turn there. 2 more points on Max.
Are you
What-
whimpering or
What are you at
anything?
now?
He
115.
can't. He's paralyzed. He's not even allowed to whimper,
It's
unfortunately.
a funny thing.
Uh,
Because they're all ending their turn in my range. As soon as
I
my turn
know.
ends, they're just gonna.
Cultist A is going to attack.
say
A,
it's
B,
time for
and
a
C
Neo
are going to
moment.
attack your hyena. Yep. So with their +3 roll. Oh wait, it's prone. I get advantage because it hasn't stood up yet. Woohoo! 23. That's a crit. All right. So 5 points of damage on the hyena for the critical hit. $20 to hit. It also hits. 3 points of damage on that one.
All on hyena?
On the hyena, yep.
Okay.
And Cultist C is going to step back
That.
5 feet and hit the hyena as well.
I'm like, he's the only one.
17.
To hit? Yeah.
Okay. 3 more points of damage.
Didn't even break its temp HP.
And that is all my mobs. All right. So let's see whose turn that makes it. This is nice, though. The other crew, this particular fight started with Fireball and Conjure Barrage. So nothing was left except for the big guy for me to play with at all. So,
Out of curiosity, do you see the hyena's hit points?
if I
Because they're added as an extra on me, but
no, I don't.
Okay.
I just see a hyena with 45 hit points.
Yeah, he's down to 7.
He's down to 7. Okay.
You took into account the temp that I gave.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was down from before.
But didn't he have temp from when you guys finished with the Shambling Mound fight?
He had the 15.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Magram.
Brings us to Magram. What is Magram going to do? Which one casts Paralyze on him?
Should be Gustav.
The
Gustav.
one all the way across the room.
Balls.
Teleport to the dice and then hit him with your range.
Can't do the teleport again. It's on when I rage.
I thought it's once per turn.
Teleport? I don't
Yeah.
think so.
If you want me to
It says when you rage, so it's not clear whether it's on activation or like
Well,
during the rage.
it's on activation.
Well, yeah, I know the one where I can move people is definitely on activation, but I thought the other one was too.
Otherwise, it would say when you are raging.
Yeah.
Right. I'll look real quick, but I don't think that's the case.
But yes, do read the feature.
And as a back bonus action while your rage is active.
There you go. You can use your bonus action.
Well, let's do that.
Okay.
That means you won't be able to butt strike at all.
That's fine.
So you're going over here.
Yep.
Onto the dais because you're
Ice
gonna have
20
to-
feet.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only 20 feet.
Well, I know 20 feet. Right. I just need to be within 20 feet of the dude to hit him.
So let's have you go there next to the
So
book.
anywhere on the dais would be fine.
Grab
Yeah.
one of them and throw him across the one of the other ones.
And
Hit a motherfucker with another.
out of the way.
And he just
Remember that
moved.
meme from way back in the day?
Ignore that roll, whatever that was for.
The one where it was like the guy
Right.
grabbed the other dude, by the
Arcana
neck,
check.
Oh,
beating him with the other, beating the other.
Yeah, it's a
dude,
magic
eliminate.
dais. It's a sacrifice
This
location.
is magic.
It's the book flying around his head.
Yeah. Distracting you. Yeah.
All
You think? In fact, you think the book is part of the dais at the moment.
right, so that's a 23 to hit. What's his face?
Okay, that hits.
Gustav is not long for this.
12 plus 3, 15 damage.
15. Okay. He's. By the way, he was just bloodied before. Now
Was
he's
he
more than
concentrating
bloodied.
on that spell?
He is concentrating on that spell.
Would that be at advantage from him being prone? For Magram's hit?
Oh yeah.
It would also be yes, fish for that crit.
I'll fish for it.
He rolled a natural 19 for his concentration, so he maintains concentration.
Well, actually, no, he doesn't because of Mage Slayer. Right?
Oh, disadvantage. Okay.
You have Mage Slayer too?
Yep.
Yep.
Nice.
He rolled an 11 that time, so he still maintains it.
Why is this? I hate Android freaking tablets. I'm just saying. Either that or my fingers are broken.
I would blame the tablet first.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so that was attack number 1. We'll do the same thing with advantage, right?
Oh, and shoot. Lilith, you go immediately after Magram before his critters do. We forgot to get you in again.
before the critter.
Yeah, you
okay.
should have gone before Magram. Actually, before the cultists, but
Oh,
27
it's
to
not
hit,
in my
not a
list,
crit.
so I forgot. I'm sorry. What's that?
27 to hit, not
Yeah.
a crit.
That hits. Yep. That was with advantage. The second hit.
8. Yes, it was.
Okay. Only 8.
Well, actually, no. I forgot, and I reminded myself.
Savage.
The rage.
No,
Attacker.
Savage Attacker. I never use it.
Okay, so you're gonna reroll.
I'm going to re-roll that stuff. Hopefully, it's more than a 2. It's a 7 plus 3, 10. 13.
13.
There we go.
Okay. Gustav's really hurt, but he's still up, and now
Disadvantage.
you break free as he rolled a natural 4 and a natural 10. So, oh wait, let me double check. I don't think he has a 6 though. He does not have a 6. So no, the concentration breaks.
And that would be it for Magram.
And all the cultists surround you, Max. Their eyes get a little wider as they notice that you're now moving a little bit. All right, Lilith, and then we'll get to Magram's menagerie.
Yeah.
I like that.
Magram's
Magram's
menagerie.
That's gonna go be in a T-shirt next week.
All right, I'm here for it.
Magram's
Okay.
menagerie.
Gotta write it down.
Yep.
No,
You have Shatter?
Hmm?
You have Shatter?
I don't. I was
Make it
hoping
rain
I
on those
might.
fools.
Yeah, there
over
is a
there.
nice little packed up corner over there.
Yeah. Gonna make it
Yeah.
rain over there.
Flame Hands or any other cone spell?
Drop some fire or something.
I have it, but it's not prepared at
What's
the
that?
moment. Oh,
She's
was
talking to herself.
answering.
She's thinking
Okay.
to
Well,
herself.
I was also
nobody's
answering.
attacking me.
Yeah.
They're all attacking him.
Well,
I really wish that I had a spell that would be helpful with figuring out what's going on in the house at the moment, but I got nothing for that.
You don't have the Zillow spell?
No, I don't. I don't have the. I don't have the virtual tour spell
That's right.
prepared.
That's right.
To technically use a magic missile to pop the 4 on the outside.
I
oh
could,
hell, I need to do this.
but
Drop flame strike.
they are in a nice little clump over there.
I can hit one.
Put around this freaking map.
And
Spider-Man.
I can hit the 10 radius.
Okay.
10-foot radius.
There's all kinds of targets for us.
Oh man. Everybody's moving up there.
And they're all going to end up
Right
popping at the
here.
end of my turn.
You could
Oh, you got to
put the fireball in
My
the
aura.
wall a little bit
Oh.
and hit
Is that why I
only
keep
Max,
taking 5 points of damage? So you're the only one hitting.
who's who's resistant to everything right now.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all right. I don't mind.
Yeah,
It's all
I
3
will
points
do
for me
that,
anyway.
and I will cast fireball at.
Oh hell.
Fourth level. I'm gonna save my 6 and 7 for
Okay, so 3rd level fireball,
fourth.
4th level fireball. Okay,
Nice.
roll your damage.
That's a deck save, correct?
10d6.
Yep, deck save. 20.
Am I in the area too?
No.
1,
Max.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Half a
6,
max.
7.
Failed. Were you changing the damage type of it? Don't need to, I'm resistant to basically everything.
Yeah.
These guys haven't looked like they're resistant to anything in particular.
Okay.
Ooh. New electricity.
Hmm?
New electricity. We're all in the water.
Ooh, would that?
1, 2, 3, and 3 of them. Huh?
But we have allies in the water. I feel like that would be.
It's only the gorilla and the animals.
I don't
Sure,
mind.
just for fun, I'm gonna make that lightning damage.
3 of them are in the water.
I don't think mechanically that matters, but I'm here for it. I love it.
We're not playing a Larian game, unfortunately.
Everyone standing in the water takes damage. No, doesn't happen.
One short.
It should.
Not the grade school electricity rule.
It's just purified water, right?
Oh, there we go. No electrolytes doesn't
That's
conduct.
right.
It's distilled. There's an air conditioning unit dripping into this pool.
I mean, I'm sure magically created water is pure.
If it's safe to drink, then no.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's 35 points of lightning.
35 points of lightning damage.
Nice.
Cult Fanatic A saved. So he's going to take 17. He's still up. The cultists, whether they had saved or not, are dead. Because they started with 9 hit points.
Oh, goodbye.
I'm under 100 hit points.
Did that include Elizabeth?
Haven't got to Elizabeth yet. I'm about to. She failed as well. But she is still. So Elizabeth is now just bloodied. The
Not for long.
3 cult fanatics at the against the wall are all very hurt.
I don't think I need to waste that then.
And there are 3 cult corpses laying on top of the relentless impaler corpse, which is currently still evaporating.
Did Gustav get up on his turn?
I forgot.
I don't think he
Did I forget to take his turn?
I think so.
He cast.
Oh, I forgot to take their turns.
He cast hold person on me,
Yes.
but he was prone before that. So I was asking if he got up from prone. That's all.
You said
Gustav?
No, he did that on his turn.
Yeah, I don't
So
think
yeah, he wasn't prone, but it doesn't matter. So yes, he's standing up. Good call.
you
I
said
forgot about
that
that.
I would have gone before.
What's that?
You said that I would
You're
have gone
supposed to.
before that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in this case, it's a good thing you didn't, because
Yeah.
you got a clump that wouldn't have
Yeah.
been there. So,
Good. I'll take the club.
all right. Giant hyena
Giant hyena.
laying on the ground. Smells like wet dog in here now.
It already did.
I assume half
Doesn't
its
smell like a dog.
it was still half its movement to get up, right?
What's that?
Half its movement to get up.
Half its movement to stand up.
So
And there's 3 cultists in range of it.
Yep.
3 regular.
oh, it doesn't have to move. Yeah,
1,
okay.
2, 3.
I'm not switching between the maps because things are reloading. So
That's fine. You can just roll an actual die, and if you want.
no, that's fine. I was just saying I to get a better view of what's going on.
Okay.
I wasn't switching.
Oh,
Venus
waste
plus-
that.
Also, if you hadn't thought about it, you could probably pull your character sheet up on your phone.
yeah,
It's okay.
you're right. When I had too much stuff out, I was going one
I
screen.
understand.
Nope. Sorry. Uh,
7 does not hit anything.
+5.
Oh, +5?
Yeah. I can't get to roll with modifiers for him.
Okay. Yeah, against which cultist? A, B, or C? Your choice.
A.
A it is.
Hey.
7, sorry, how much damage?
It'll
Oh, that was
be
to hit, yeah. That just
2D.
hit.
Nope. Six. Oh,
Six?
wait. 4. 7. Sorry.
7, okay.
And that's his turn.
All right, cultist A is up, but barely.
And is A next to the axe beak too?
No.
C is next to the axe beak. C
Okay.
is already damaged.
He's going to take after C then.
Okay. Ah,
That's a crit.
he's dead. It doesn't matter. 4 points of health
thing.
left.
Same
Doing
way.
the same thing?
Your
Same
turn.
thing. He loves that. Split him in half. And now there's some entrails hanging off his nose.
Looks like a turkey now. Got the little
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got
And he's trying to snap at it sideways, catching his mouth.
He's got
his
the
beak.
graduation tassel hanging off of
Yeah.
his beak.
And the hyena is looking at him longingly. He's like, oh.
Oh.
And that'll be it for them.
All right.
That was fun.
Salvatore.
All right. Okay. At this point, I would have noticed that there is
A little take an inspiration because I completely screwed up your initiative.
Wait,
This fight. I'm sorry. Yeah.
You should already have it at this. I believe, unless you've used it. So
oh, I have it. Yeah.
You can choose to give it to somebody else then.
I think
Yeah,
everybody
does anyone
should
not-
I
have
do
it.
not.
You don't have it?
You don't have
Okay.
it?
I know.
I
know
I
Bill's-
used mine.
No,
Yeah.
I got mine.
I have puppy inspiration.
You can take it.
So what's in this area back here? I'm gonna look back. Back here.
It's a big trash pile.
Okay. So
It's an uninteresting big trash pile.
so far we haven't
Bones?
seen.
What's that?
Bones?
Oh, I'm sure. There's kitchen scraps.
So far we
They
haven't
squeegee
seen
the floor into the
anything
corner.
that looks like the MacGuffin that we need.
No, well, I mean, Max pulled a steak out of the woman's chest. I should have mentioned it was glowing.
Okay.
You weren't in the room, however,
Okay.
so you don't know.
So he's the only one that knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the only one who knows. And I'm an ape right now, so I can't talk.
Magnum actually would know as well.
Yes.
I
And
think I
Lilith
would know because I
Fuck.
I can just beat
Yeah.
my chest.
Your book wasn't in the room yet when it happened.
It was in the doorway.
It was.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It had been moved
know
up
as well, then.
prior to.
Moving on. Sal, what you doing?
Oh, you're trying to score mine.
You
guess-
murder some
Oh, yeah.
cultists?
Yeah, I guess I'll just walk over.
All right.
and-
That's 10 feet of movement to get there.
Ow.
Yeah, I'll just Ooh. Wow. This die is not rolling well anymore. 12 doesn't hit, I assume.
A 12 just misses.
Nah. Alright. 21.
Hits.
You still have inspiration for me giving it to you earlier?
I should, yeah.
You could roll that to add.
You could.
Okay. Oh, well,
Your
I
first-
missed by one, right?
Yeah.
So I use my inspiration. Okay, so the first
Yep.
one hits, the second one also hits.
Well, hold on. First one hits. And you do less than 4 damage.
No.
Dead.
Okay. I move over and attack the same thing.
Okay.
Do you want me to?
You rolled over 13 already for it.
Yes.
So you hit. And you
Okay.
do less than 4 damage.
No.
Dead.
Okay.
Can you commander strike his
So you have
spiritual weapon?
used 20 feet of your movement at this point.
Okay. I'll attack the last one.
Okay.
28.
28 hits easily.
Do I actually need to roll a
Yes, you
damage?
actually do need to roll damage on this one.
Okay.
I'll make you earn this one.
This one doesn't have 4 HP.
Where's my other D8? I left it out. That's weird. Maybe I dropped it.
D8?
Oh, I got an
Thank you. Wait. Did you ever give me my D8 back?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I gave you this one.
somewhere.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm
Can't read
gonna
them. I don't want them.
menacing strike it.
Hey, read it. I don't
It's
know.
not
it's
any
mine.
good.
It's right. I mean, I'm just
All
adding
right.
numbers to them. That's a 9 on an 8.
All right.
20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. He is still up, but
Okay.
barely.
DC 18 wisdom saving throw. Otherwise, he's frightened.
Is that that guy?
So you were
Yeah.
you were doing one of your strikes.
Menacing strike. Yeah.
Menacing strike. Okay. Did you add that dice?
The damage. Yes.
Okay. All right. Do call those out, please.
I did. I must not have been loud enough.
Okay. Sounds good. And menacing strike. You say. Let's see. Wisdom. You
Okay,
said.
so this one,
Yes.
These two yahoos.
With a 10, he fails. He's afeard of you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, attack both of them. Guys. I'll
hey.
move up here.
I don't have.
Did you have any weapon mastery apply to him, by the way?
Sap, push, slow. I'll sap him,
Sap him. Okay.
and I'm gonna step into the water.
That is 10 more feet of movement to do that.
I have 40. Also, I can.
Oh, you had 40. Okay, you're fine then.
Yeah.
Okay,
And that's all I got.
that brings us back to Nova.
Oh, yeah, I did put it away.
All right, Elizabeth, coming to see you. So with her,
You guys really want to grind through the rest of this? You want
No.
to wave my hand?
I think we
Okay.
can wave our hands at this point.
This round will eliminate everybody else in the room.
okay.
They
Sorry.
are helpless.
No, it's
against
all
you
right.
guys.
So just for flavor, what
Yep.
I'm gonna do with her
Yep.
is I'm gonna grab her by her throat and I'm gonna slam her into the wall twice for
Okay.
my attacks.
That will do it.
And I'm like almost kind of like Hulk and Loki. Instead of slamming her to the ground, I'm gonna slam. Yeah, I'm gonna slam her into
I was
the
waiting
wall.
for someone to tell us to keep her alive.
Oh, smash.
Nobody said anything like that.
No
so
pacifist?
I mean, they didn't really give us the chance.
That's true.
I'm not in the room, so
Yes.
I can't.
So
Nor do you need to be.
I think at this point I would probably run over to Lilith because I know that she's the only one still back there, and she probably shouldn't be by herself, considering what we felt coming in.
yes.
I will go over to Max and ask him about his glowing stick.
It's over there, pointing at the wall where Gustav is,
The trident.
pinned to the wall.
the trident? That's not.
He asked about the magic stick.
Oh, you said magic stick
The
or did you say
glowing
glowing?
stick.
Got the magic.
And I just start patting
The trident doesn't
Max on the
glow.
head.
It's magic,
I'm almost
but it
as
doesn't
strong
It
as
was
glow.
him.
glowing from the radiance, would I assume?
All right.
I thought you said it was glowing earlier. My bad.
No,
The trident?
the stake it was.
I was specifically asking about the glowing stick.
Well, so you guys argue about this
Yeah.
for a minute.
The glowing stick. Where is it?
How long is polymorph? An hour?
An hour.
If you didn't know.
So I'm not coming out of this until wherever we go. That's yeah. So
So I'm going
Oh.
to say it takes at least a full minute to navigate this conversation over there.
And I'm gonna. Did you see I was checking for magic earlier? I'm gonna magic check.
is there
Magic
anything
check.
on the walls
Give
that I
me
can
an
just rip
Arcana
off?
check.
Yes.
With guidance.
With guidance.
With guidance. We gotta need some guidance down
Well,
there.
I got a 19.
Oh, yeah.
What's your check looking for? Are you just looking for magic anywhere? Or do you have the glowing stick when you're doing it?
I assume I'm at least looking at it.
Okay. So, yes, it's magic. Yes, it looks like it's part of the rod of 7 parts.
Hi guys, I found it.
And when you touch it, you see a place with a purple sky and 3 moons. 1 white, 1 red, and 1 so black that you can only see that there's something there by the fact that it blots out the stars.
The world I know has 1 moon.
Yeah.
Guys,
It's not your world for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
and I know that. As dumb as I am.
Nobody here comes from the world of Dragonlance, right?
I was gonna say no, but
Well, I'm gonna go tell the smart girl all about this.
Okay.
Magilla just goes around just trouncing through the water. Is anything fun for him to play for me to play with?
Cultists, but
And,
Let's
I'm
not
just gonna
do
start
any-
picking them up and
let's,
throwing them.
let's not describe the war crimes.
and
I'm just
since
gonna start throwing them up against the wall.
we all heard the wind thing, right?
Yes.
So I'm
And in
gonna
fact,
ask my
after-
animals.
About the time that minute is up, Sarasanda bursts into the room. And I'm not going to add a token for her yet. But she bursts into the room through the portcullis that had been left open. Says, oh my, you've made quite the mess. Did you find what you were looking for?
Hi, I got a glowing stick.
Oh, indeed. Fantastic. Keep that safe. Do not let the master have it. He is now in the house. Strahd is here.
I'm gonna ask the animals to cover our rear.
Okay?
That's scary, guys.
should we take the
We should make our way out post haste.
should we take her with us? And I'm gonna gesture to the. I'm guessing the corpse is still on the table.
I wish to escape as well. We should all go as one group, indeed.
Come on, Elizabeth.
Oh,
no, I'm talking
Yeah.
about
The nursemaid.
other
The
person.
nursemaid.
Oh, the nurse.
the body of the
Nursemaid.
nursemaid is
Yeah.
laying very, very dead.
Yeah.
And do an Arcana check or a religion check for me.
Um.
And actually, Magrum would know this already, but I'll describe it after you do.
I
No,
doing?
With all my magic.
Yeah.
Arcana or religion, your choice.
Can I do it too? Religion?
it's not great, but I have high Arcana.
Oh, come on. Yeah. I rolled a 20.
22.
22 is fine. You sense that the magic that was used to sacrifice this woman also
That would've been a
permanently
31.
damaged or removed her immortal soul, and there is no saving her.
Wow.
Okay.
I guess that's enough.
Could we at
So
least
as you
give
were
her-
doing that, I would probably go to grab her and throw her on my shoulder because I just like maybe
So-
So if
Yeah.
you stop me, I'll
Real quick.
set her down or whatever. but-
Hold on, we have an interaction happening.
I would say,
So are you going to tell him that there's
Yeah.
no hope?
gonna say, don't throw that one. Can you take her with us so we can?
That's what I was
Bury
gonna do.
her?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put her
I'll
down.
throw her on my
Hold
shoulder.
on, Sal, who's next?
So the two named characters, I know he yelled out a command. Did Elizabeth ever? Is there anything significant about her? Did
You
say-
recognize her from the portraits you've seen in the house.
Okay. So
So same with Gustav,
this is the
standing next
Are they
to
the
two
husband
children.
and they're the
The
husband
mother and father?
mother,
These are the
father.
Hursts.
Yeah.
They were the leaders of this cult.
Okay.
Oh no, the children.
Uh,
Oh no.
I'm going.
I mean, where if you got a big fancy house with a dungeon underneath it, it's a great place to have cult meetings.
Right.
Absolutely.
Nova, take Gustav along with you too.
All right. I got him on each
You
shoulder.
got a nursemaid on one shoulder and Elizabeth and Gustav on the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right. So you
Can I grab
guys.
the other one?
Elizabeth.
Did he get any of their information? He got a 31.
Yeah, I would have a 31
Uh,
I got anything
which
else?
check were you rolling in?
Religion.
for the religion.
Oh, the religion?
Yeah.
Yes, this nursemaid has been permanently killed, and with a 31, her soul, if it still exists, is now trapped in the abyss.
Oh.
Mm.
And there's a
This
big
is bad.
if attached to that.
Yeah.
Because it may have just been
This
burnt
is
as
bad.
fuel.
What should I do with the glowing stick?
Max,
We need
put it in
this.
your bag and don't take it out until we're back with the other place. Until you're back home.
Okay.
Good boy, Max.
Bag of holding.
All right, so you guys are going to leave.
As we're leaving,
Raising.
McGilla grabs
What?
an arm and puts it in
Raising.
his mouth and just starts chewing
Which
on
direct-
it.
direction are
back
you
home.
taking out of the room? You going up through the portcullis, or
I was gonna say
through the
what is
tomb?
our exit strategy here?
Max
We
is
have to
only
go
one
back,
way,
right?
right?
I'm
go
going to
back-
make you guys walk out of this place every step of the way, and you're going to find out why.
Are we
Going out
going
the
back
port.
through and up, or is there an
it-
exit out of this building?
There is no exit from the building out of this room.
I'm just going straight up
Shit.
portcullis.
All right.
You're what?
And you
Going straight
guys
up
know that
portcullis.
you're somewhere between 10 and 20 feet underground, with assuming stone and earth above you that
You
is
still have your,
difficult to get
troop
through.
movement. You want-
Maybe impossible.
All right.
I'd have to re-rage, but yeah,
I'm a big ape,
It's
so somebody's got to
during
lead the
your
way.
rage when you use
We need to get
teleport.
rolling.
no, it's just for me. The group movement is with.
Who's leading, and which direction are you going?
They're
Whatever's-
looking up rules for his group teleport.
My perception's good, but not right now.
I would definitely be the one taking the lead.
I-
If not,
Yeah, bad
Max.
things are coming, guys.
I can
Yeah.
get
All right.
Once per rage. When you,
myself and one other
increase it.
person out of here, like far away, but I can't transport more people. I need to rest to be able to do that.
that's fine. We'll get out of here.
Yeah,
Would be nice. Oh,
I'm
damn
not
it.
dropping
that's
this
the-
thing
and
for him, so let's
That,
give-
that first
I
sentence
got an
screwed me
hour
up
Yeah.
well,
from before.
minus whatever,
Okay.
couple minutes or a minute.
Is it an either or on that?
It's on any of your
Is there any kind of-
times you teleport, you can increase the range of it. And when
You
you
can only
increase
do
your
one
range,
person?
you grab
You can
six
only do
people
one
to teleport
person,
with
you and somebody
For
else.
what?
Well, I
Teleport.
ain't taking no
I
bodies.
Teleport?
I can dimension door with one other person, but
Guys, come here.
Remember, you have to be able to see where you're wanting to teleport.
You don't have to move everything around.
okay.
We can, so you're getting
wait.
everybody to surround you?
In unoccupied space, you can see.
Yes, Magnum.
I don't see that. I don't have that. You can see
Just somewhere you
unoccupied space
been.
of your choice within 10 feet of the destination.
That's for the second half, for your base teleport.
Oh, me. Yeah, I'm talking about the.
I know, I'm saying for the, when it says the 60
Well, whether it
teleport
says somewhere
back
you can
up.
see or not.
it has to be somewhere where you can see.
So yeah, you can't see anywhere outside the house from here.
Yeah. Okay.
That you've seen or you can currently see.
Well, yeah,
You can
split
currently
up.
see.
Oh,
You got to read the whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah,
Noted.
Go back up
So
on
I'm
the
just gonna
main
say,
thing.
I can move us magically. I'm magic now. I can move us magically if you guys are willing. 6 people. 6 people. 6.
1, 4, 26, 3.
6. Yes.
All right.
That's not right.
I'll take the lead.
So if
And
we
you
I just
have
roll my eyes.
Sarasanda with you as well.
if we
think
need
we have
to,
6.
that's what I can do. But you have to be willing.
So, wait, you and 6 people or 6 people total?
Up to 6 willing creatures.
Bring 6 up.
And
So-
bring up to 6. So I
Oh.
can bring
Okay.
6.
Okay.
So you can bring Sarasanda
Yeah.
if you wanted to. Okay.
But no bodies. Well,
Okay.
are the bodies considered people now?
They can
No,
also
they're
just go in the bag of
objects.
holding.
Okay.
They're just.
And at the moment, they're worn or carried.
Yeah.
I got them hanging around my neck.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Was anybody picking
They're
up
scarves,
Elizabeth since
basically.
you guys are collecting bodies for some reason?
Nope.
Nope.
We just need the
I'm
one.
just doing what I was told.
I would want to look through her pockets because I'm our only rogue now.
Nothing really interesting.
Okay.
And
All
these
right.
seem to be more priestly casters than wizardly casters, anyhow.
And I'll say,
It's
if
a
I
cult. They don't have nothing on them.
if I do that, my
These guys are
crit
really
is
creepy.
There's a disturbing lack of undergarments on any of the cultists that
Ugh.
you
Oh,
that you investigate.
oh my.
if I do that, my
Work
critters
in a
will cause a
different-
distraction.
I think we need to go.
Yes.
Yes, and with that,
Okay, so Salvatore, we'll use Salvatore since Sal's can move himself. And you're going to show me how you guys are leaving the death house,
Okay.
and then we'll move everybody else when we need to.
Yeah, let's move these out of the
Leaving
way.
an order form on her corpse.
He doesn't know not to.
well,
so-
one more clarifying thing: you have to be within 10 feet of me when we do this.
All right.
Stay together.
So going out this way, other people are taking the water route, but
So move your token whichever way you guys are going,
so
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
and you vanish
Oh, okay.
as you start going up the stairs.
Does he start coming down the stairs?
Nope. You guys see him entering the stairway, and then he's not there anymore.
Can I use my stone sense?
He's not there anymore.
I'm still raging, so I'm chasing after him.
Okay. Max runs to the stairway, vanishes.
All right.
I'm gonna send my book through.
You can't see through it right now.
I can't. Okay. Can I?
Doesn't it have a range that it disappears? If it's too far away from you?
Can we sense anything?
Yeah. If it gets over a certain distance from me, it is dispelled, and I feel that happen.
I'm going to allow it to remain, but you cannot sense it at the moment.
Okay.
You don't sense that it dissipated, however. There is just that tug in the back of your mind that it exists, but it's not accessible right now.
So, Magram will walk up, not up the
Can I-
stairs,
I'll talk to you more about why.
Oh, yeah.
later.
but within
investigate
range,
this.
and he'll put his 20-foot glaive out into the space where they disappeared.
Your glaive vanishes
It's
into
300
space.
feet.
Son of a bitch. This ain't good.
So are you going to do an arcana or something?
Yeah,
Can we
I'm
check
gonna do an Arcana check.
Okay.
For sure.
The range is 300 feet, by the way.
an Arcana check?
And there's no other exits? I'm looking around.
There is no other exit out of this room.
He sits down on the ground.
This might be a mistake, but I'm not gonna give myself advantage on this one because my advantage on Arcana comes from the book, and I just sent my book through. So I wouldn't have.
Okay.
advantage.
Oh yeah. No, you don't have any benefits
Yeah.
from your book at the moment. That's fair.
Which
That's
okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I'll do an
Arcana
Arcana. I should have given her. Yeah, I should have given her.
is
No, guidance.
Yeah.
24.
24
Oh, that's damn.
It-
I should have had.
feels similar, but not quite the same as if you were to send your book into like a bag of holding. There's an extra dimensionality to it.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I can beat a 24.
But this is a new thing that you've never encountered or read about before. Actually, with the 24, I'll give you Strahd's here. Shit got weird.
Okay.
That guy's really bad.
I'll look at you and just what's going on.
I think we gotta help our friends.
We go in.
We have to. They're in there.
Okay, so we should get in between my animals. You and me stick together. Who's still here? You.
We all are except him
Us two.
and
Those two are,
yeah, and the book.
We get in between the animals, and we go. You get in the middle. Everybody, be ready.
I
out there.
Idea, but can't
We
really
ready?
portray it.
I kneel down. I kneel down and nudge you.
Wait, I'll quickly ask. Is anyone hurt? Like really hurt?
no.
I'm
The guy
not.
that's on the other side of the
I can't
belt
talk to you, but I'm not. No, I'm good. I'm good.
I mean,
I'm
'cause
down to 59.
I still have a bunch of temporary.
I got. I'm still. at
is this a
almost
turn where I
150.
can give out my temp HP before we do, like walking through here? I don't know.
I already
Well,
have.
how do you give it
15.
out though? Don't you have to rage to give it out?
He
Each
should still be
turn.
raging.
Oh, while you're raging, you
Yeah.
can give it out.
Yeah, for me, I only get it on when I rage, but everyone else gets it every turn.
And Sal also does something like this.
So I have to use one of my maneuvers. He just gets it every turn as part of his raid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For some
I have
reason, I thought it
15.
was different. Anyway, so you're the one who's been giving everybody 15 temp
No,
HP?
that's me.
That's it.
Oh, that's you.
That's me.
I-
He does it during combat.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
using free maneuver for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He does it in after combat.
I would say
Or in
that
between.
you've had a few minutes to do this.
All right, you're gonna get some points, even if you don't need them.
And Sal, you've also had a few minutes to do this. So
do
go ahead.
And Sal's
15
gone.
temp HP all
Okay,
around.
you're not gonna get them.
I'm not there.
You're gonna
I know.
get
Sal's
them.
gone.
Before
Can I
you
get
walk
it
through
even
the
though I
door.
have 15
Oh,
already?
Okay.
I got
Lucky
I
both.
got 15.
After the fight, as
Didn't
people
we
were
take some
talking and
damage?
stuff like that.
Yeah.
No, because he
Why
moved
not?
it back.
All right.
He took it back.
Everybody's got 15.
Oh, right.
Everybody's got 15.
All right, got it.
Except for Sal.
Yes, I have 14. Until
And
you're
I would
until
say
you're
that
raging.
you could have given it to him before he vanished.
Okay.
It
So
was during them trying to get the stick.
yes. Okay. Remember to tell me about it next time though. After we exit
14.
combat, that you're going to go around and
What?
14.
Oh, okay.
that you're going to go around and mend people.
Well, I normally do. I was.
Yeah. It's okay. Not a problem.
All right.
So, with that, let's say the axe beak goes first.
That's fine.
Axe beak goes through, it vanishes.
I nudge
As
you for you
each-
to get on my shoulders.
You already
Wanna
are
climb on
carrying
top?
two
You're already
medium
carrying two,
creatures.
yeah.
No.
Oh, I can't. Okay, but they're just
I'm okay.
accessories now.
And I'm just gonna.
Also, you're about to enter a narrow 10-foot passageway. It's going to be everything you can do to keep those bodies on yourself as you squeeze in.
Well, if they fall off, they fall
I'm
off.
gonna
Yeah.
draw my rapier and
Pointy ends forward. All right.
yeah.
There you
I
go.
guess we go.
Now, did
All
my
right.
glaive
And
actually
one by one,
leave my hands
Climb
when it
until it
disappeared?
reaches the
Like
top.
I no longer have the glaive?
Yeah.
Okay.
and as you enter, one by one, each of you vanish. And then you all suddenly come to, sitting at a table in fine chairs
Oh, hell.
with a goblet of wine in front of each of you, an empty plate. There is a buffet of food laid out on the table,
Don't eat it.
white tablecloth, candles burning as you look up and down the hall. This is an impossibly long dining table. There do not appear to be any exits or entrances to the room. There are some stained glass windows and a vaulted stone ceiling, chandeliers covered with candles. All the candles, by the way, have purple flames. And standing some distance away at the head of the table, there is, and these are gilded plates, cutlery, and goblets. So fancy.
Am I still an ape?
You're still an 8.
Okay.
The chair you're in
He's
is
still
extra
holding
large.
people.
Are my animals sitting in chairs?
Your animals are sitting in chairs.
This is amazing.
This is awesome.
The corpses are propped
Yeah.
up in chairs, no longer on your shoulders.
Is my book sitting in a chair?
Your book is sitting in a chair. Your glaive is resting against yours, Magram.
a big ass table.
Impossibly long.
It's right.
It is
Never
impossibly
ending.
long.
I
Yep.
knew a guy who had one of these. His name was Bruce Wayne.
This is more impressive than Bruce's.
Oh
table.
wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
pretty
Is there the
At the other-
stereotypical turkey with the
Well, what?
leg? The stereotypical whole turkey with
Oh
the
yes,
two-
there's full turkey. There's suckling
look and-
pig.
He's gonna rip off
there's-
the turkey
I'm-
leg
I'm gonna
What's
look
that?
at Max and
You
I'm
grab
gonna
a
say,
turkey
Max,
leg?
no.
and take the bone.
I'm gonna say, Max, no.
All right.
Don't eat it.
But before
Robbie?
before I resolve that, hold on.
That's gonna be
Let me
gone.
finish the description. I
Okay.
haven't yet.
He's gonna be
Okay.
gone.
At the other end of the table stands a tall, pale man. He wears regal red garb, like crushed velvet suit, but incredibly well tailored. He has raven hair that comes to a prominent widow's peak. He smiles menacingly at the group. Welcome, my guest. May you find that the eternal hospitality of Stron von Zarovich to your liking. Should you at any point wish to leave, simply ask. And he raises his glass as if to toast.
I
Nova's
look.
no
I
longer
look
an ape.
in the glass.
It is a glass with what looks and smells like fine wine in it. Really good wine.
Nova breaks his polymorph.
You just drink,
Yes.
nothing happens.
It's okay.
You eat some turkey, nothing happens. We're going to be in a loose initiative order. Everybody gets a chance to do one thing, and then we'll do that a couple of times, and then something else will happen. What does Nova do?
Nova's Nova again. As soon as
dropped the ape?
as soon as he sees all this, he's like, an ape is no longer viable with his whatever. So
Okay.
I'm me again.
Do you, when you polymorph, do you take on the intelligence of the creature?
I thought so.
You don't have a lot of reason to work with there, so make me an intelligence check as an ape.
Okay. Oh Jesus Christ!
Because your reasoning there was fairly intelligent reasoning.
But I'm still myself. I
You
just
are.
have the intelligence of
I'm just
I just thought of something.
15. So it's a
He
13.
took 2 instances of radiant damage. Polymorph is a concentration spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
You do
you
a
got to roll
concentration.
2 concentration checks.
Okay.
Yeah. DC 10.
Okay. That's cock. 16 and a 2. So I would have broke. It would have broke.
It would have dropped anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So you no longer were an ape. I'm going to judge that you probably wouldn't have picked up the corpses.
Okay.
Max would have picked him up.
Max.
Then-
So you pick up just the nursemaid, let's say.
I could carry both.
His strength is actually higher than mine.
What's that?
I would carry Gustav. If
I don't care about the body.
I don't understand why you're taking Gustav personally, but whatever.
I was just doing what everybody told me
Yep. All right. So you,
because I was a dumb ape.
yeah. Anyway,
Okay, cool.
you guys have
Cool,
Gustav
cool,
as the
cool,
nursemaid
cool,
sitting at the table with you.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Other actions, activities. So Max, you eat a piece of the turkey off the leg.
Yep, and so I can chew on the bone.
Delicious. Well cooked, crispy skin on the outside, properly seasoned.
You
You
just
get
gotta get
down
to the
to-
bone.
You get down to the bone really quickly, and it's a great turkey bone. Yep. Although it has all those little feather things that turkey legs have, and you have to kind of get rid of those first. Other actions? Strahd's
Don't know.
visit just stands there.
So, I
Here,
want
I should have a
to
glass.
I want to just like examine his face, like
Oh, by the way, Magram, when you put down your wine glass, it refills.
Oh,
Sorry, what?
I want to examine.
that's not right.
So this is Strahd, right?
This is Strahd.
Okay, I want to examine
neat.
his face. I just want to try and see if I can figure out what he's like thinking. I want to do like an.
Give me an insight check.
Is there an empty seat with an emptying wine glass? Is
What's that?
there an empty seat with an emptying wine glass?
We were just all rushing to go.
Gilbert?
I was an ape.
We'll come back to that one.
Damn it. Damn it. We really should have took a short rest before we went in here and did this shit.
Only a 16.
With a 16, he is impressively restrained, and you cannot read him at all.
Figured.
What do you want to do, Lil? Hold on. That was you.
I do have proficiency with alchemist supplies. Can I determine if there's anything like weird with what's in the glass?
Sure, you give me an investigation check.
Investigation 23.
23. Okay. It smells normal. You don't detect any poisons or agents that you're familiar with that might cause issues. It, in fact, reminds you of a very fine vintage you tried once at a noble's table in Neverwinter. It's authentic. It is a fine, fine wine.
Would a 24 make a difference on the insight check?
Why? Right. Well, what?
Uh,
Your ability to
Yeah.
do things.
Yes. My ability to do things.
This is not Strahd. This is an illusion of Strahd, and it is doing literally nothing right now, except holding its glass aloft, waiting.
And I don't know why.
You don't. Well,
Okay.
I will also give that it appears that he is attempting to toast the party.
Okay.
No,
we
you haven't gone. Will, you haven't gone.
Are we going around?
God.
Well, you
Go
already
ahead.
went.
Go ahead.
You drank.
Oh, my drinking? Okay.
I'm going to start.
And your investigation was your thing.
All right. So do you tell us that this is just an? I mean, can we tell it's an illusion?
No, I know that.
But I'm just saying, by looking at him, can we tell?
I'd say you could blurt a couple of words.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'm just focusing on him.
I'll just do a perception check.
On what? What are you trying to perceive?
Whether this is real or not.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Of course.
What'd you roll?
A 1.
You can't tell.
So it'd be a 10.
You're not
Yeah.
sure. Real, dream, hallucination, programmed reality. You're not sure.
All right.
Nova?
All right. I'm gonna.
Of course.
But just by looking at him, can we tell? I mean, am I going to have to roll a perception check for that?
You're gonna
Okay.
at this first
All right.
instance, you're gonna have to figure it out. Nobody's
That's
shared it.
19.
Perception check
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a vibe to see if,
with the 19.
because he's just kind of
He's an
going through
illusion.
emotion. Okay.
He is not
All right. All right.
actually there,
All right. All right.
and he is holding his
Okay.
glass aloft.
All right. This shit ain't real. I think we need to take a short rest somewhere before we go any further, because I'm kind of beat up spell wise. How about
Yeah.
you? I look over at you.
I would love a rest.
Yeah.
Magrum,
Since we
you
didn't
started
do it
us
before
off.
because I was
did
an
you-
ape and couldn't.
I was
stop
going
anybody.
to say with my tremor sense stone cutting, do I sense anyone outside of us?
It doesn't seem to be working, even though you're sitting on a stone floor. Connected to a stone floor.
You see him like take his boot off with his foot, and he like pushes his big toe into the ground. He's like really trying to like make
Yeah.
a
Trying
good
to curl your
connection.
toes in the
It's-
sand.
it reminds you of when you're standing on wood. You're not connected to the earth.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Gifted.
Is he a genie? Magrum would ask,
Illusion of Pooh Bear walked out.
had in my brain earlier, how I was going to ask this question. Are you friend or are you foe?
Stands there holding his glass aloft.
Is he blinking?
Nope.
It's an illusion.
I
Are
never
there
said
any
something.
exits?
Nope.
The room that we
It's
can
going to
see?
be program
Nope.
responses.
All right. Well, I'll let.
With your passive perception,
I'll let it
that's not your
continue.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just with your passive, it is distinct how there are no exits this place gives.
Detect magic.
You're gonna do okay. You do detect magic. everything is magic.
But I'm just what I'm looking for.
It is all. It's almost all enchantment.
Right. But what I'm looking for with the detect magic and using off the perception, if I need to roll another one because I cast a spell to see if I can see anything that might be like a hidden door along the wall,
Nope.
or anything
There's
like that.
no differentiation.
Shit.
And it all is illusions.
Uh-huh.
Can I go outside and play?
What's that?
Can I go outside and play?
No.
He just
Stay right
he
here.
just stands there holding his glass aloft.
You have whole person to stop him from running.
I don't think.
I mean, I don't think we need it.
We might.
Okay.
Just
And I'm good with whatever orders you
Yeah.
guys pop off. If
Okay.
something occurs to you.
I actually think I would.
And
like
I
to go
sent that
first.
to you in your brain. I used message.
So I'm going to pull a scroll out of my bag and hand it to Lilith. It's a scroll of dispel magic.
That's like a half a thing. So you got anything else you want to do? in
Yeah,
your
the
turn?
other thing that I want to pull out of my
What's
bag
that
is a
up?
stake, which I'm going to white knuckle. The stake that I carved.
wooden stake. Okay.
Yes, that's all I got.
not a
I was
piece of
like,
meat.
why has he got a piece of meat in his pocket?
No, the vampire stake.
It's been a hell of a dungeon crawl. He's probably hungry.
Wow, that's an upgraded pocket bacon.
Pocket steak.
So yeah,
Pocket steak.
you have a scroll of dispel magic.
Yep. So
Okay.
Seeing the stick.
you notice he hands
no,
you
it's-
a scroll and
well,
you
the
notice
the
it's-
stake is like
it's
under
under
the
the
table.
table.
You can't see it.
yeah, you notice it basically says dispel magic on the outside of the scroll, so you know what it is.
Okay.
Because who doesn't label their damn scrolls?
Do you have
Right.
Good and evil?
hold
I wanna see
on.
what that
I'm
does.
just looking at
That could be
the.
useful here.
What is that? I do a level 1, yeah.
All right. We need to figure out what the move is here. So
Okay. Just because I have this this item and I'm really curious to see if anything would happen.
Okay.
Lilith's gonna reach into her bag and pull out a different book than the one she normally has. And this one is a little creepy. It looks like it's made of flesh. And I'm gonna take out my Librum of Souls and Flesh and expend a charge to take on a semblance of undeath. For the duration, you take on a deathly appearance, and undead creatures are indifferent to you unless you have damaged them. You also appear undead to all outward inspection, and a spell is used to determine the target's status.
Okay.
I'm just curious.
No reaction whatsoever.
No
he just stands
reaction.
there holding the glass aloft.
yeah, we're not going to get any reaction from this. This is just a program
You
illusion.
got anything?
I'll cast level 1 detect evil and good.
You do not detect either. Except
What's that say?
Asimar, man. He faintly does celestial.
Yeah, it's kind of.
And at the moment,
Oh, wait, and
at
you-
the moment,
you see what
at the
that
moment, you detect me as undead.
Yes, you do actually. She appears to have suddenly
Right.
turned undead
Okay.
after pulling out a creepy book.
Oh.
I would say that it looked voluntary, however.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm okay. I'll be okay in a few
All right.
minutes.
I don't see anything
Yeah.
extremely weird.
He turned into an undead.
Give me a wisdom check, Mac.
7.
She's undead, but she still looks like your friend.
We saw that earlier in this same house.
That's
No,
true.
they did not look like your friend when they looked undead.
No, when
she
she turned
attacked
into
earlier.
Kaz.
To start
Right.
with.
She looked like a very different person, though. She didn't look like her. Now she looks like her, but zombie. So
Yeah. And,
I'm
and
going to.
be
I'm just
fair-
going to
She's
down
okay.
check the PvP just on
to be
fiat.
I'm gonna
Fiat
pass
reason.
be
on to
fair,
him that
I'm gonna
he's
go
okay.
To swing
I'm gonna
and
try a
bounce out.
persuasion.
Lilith-
He's
I want
okay.
to try a persuasion.
Lilith already kind of looks undead, so it's like it's not the
You got
biggest
slightly
change.
paler and some
Yeah.
sores appeared.
Her
Yeah,
eyes go
pers-
from red to like
You're gonna
icy
what?
blue.
Can I persuade the hologram to like let us know how
Nothing
to get the
happened
hell
for
out of
now.
here?
Okay.
You
I'm a
spend
bard. I can persuade anything.
nothing happens.
Damn it.
And go ahead and roll me a persuasion or performance whichever you wish, with advantage, in fact, because you're so high on yourself.
30. Still
Nothing
doesn't matter.
happens.
He's got a captured audience.
Okay.
Say,
So you already did your
starting
thing.
to get
Anybody else?
agitated.
Third round.
He's gonna grab his glaive and stand up.
Okay.
Is there a wall? I mean, do I see?
There's stone walls all around
He
you.
walks up to a wall and like,
Feels like you're touching wood. I mean, stone cutting isn't working on it. It feels physically like stone, but your stone cutting doesn't work.
and there's no windows or nothing. Just
There's some
candles.
high, stained glass windows, but you can't see out through them.
Don't try your teleport.
And they're the ones that look like they're made out of like inch plus thick glass,
oh yeah.
Chicago,
mortared together
Chicago
with
style.
concrete. Yeah.
Chicago style.
Can
Heavy
you see
duty,
out the
yeah.
window?
Chicago banks.
I don't have my broom. I mean, I could teleport up and fall.
There's a window. I can climb up there.
How tall are the windows? Like, can I see out the window?
No.
They're like way up.
Even if you were right next to it, you couldn't see out of it. They are not clear. They are stained glass.
Oh, okay.
So
Same.
can't see anything on the other side?
Mm.
Okay.
And there's no like shadows of trees or anything moving outside the windows. It's just a like an undifferentiated like moonlight coming in through the windows.
He'll do a perimeter around the room.
Okay.
And then is Strahd still facing one direction?
Facing the same direction,
He's
holding
gonna-
his glass aloft.
He's gonna take not the sharp end, but the blunt end of the glaive and like poke him.
Passes through him.
Is there a red button on the back of his neck that we could
Nope.
use to reboot him?
Nope, no button.
Shit.
Uh,
No
Whoa.
plug. We can unplug him and plug him back in.
You said we could
wait. What's the lady that came with us? What's her name?
Sorry.
Sarsunda.
Do you have any ideas?
Well,
Yeah, she didn't take it.
maybe. No, not really.
Think harder.
How about again?
I'll give her
With
another one
guidance.
since she didn't do anything.
With guidance.
Guidance, okay. All 3 times she just drew a blank. Badly.
Are you hurt?
What help are you?
I'm just confused as you are.
He
I
goes
mean,
and sits back down.
You said
You have no solution for this? Are we
no.
stuck in this room?
How are we stuck here?
How do we get out of this freaking...
I'm not the godlike person you think I am, apparently.
Well, you don't have to be godlike to have a legit
Sorry, Lilith.
solution.
Yeah.
What do you got, Lilith? Besides
You-
dying?
you said we could leave at any time, right? Strahd said that.
He did.
Or-
He said,
All you have to do is ask.
should you at any point you wish to leave, simply
but what do you
find
gotta
me and ask.
Oh.
So now we gotta
Okay.
find
wait.
his ass.
Oh, hell.
Wait. Okay.
Wait.
But you know,
Wait.
you recognized him doing detect magic earlier
Yeah.
and detect evil
I
and
did
good.
that, yeah.
Either one of those would have shown him if he was invisible.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't think
So he's
Okay.
not in this
He's not in
room
the
somewhere
room.
else.
Okay.
By the way,
What do you got?
yes, Gilbert's sitting over there just munching away
Oh,
on some
munching.
food. Yeah.
I'm gonna try something.
Hey, little guy.
He glances your direction, goes,
I am going to whisper Strahd's name and cast Relitham's Psychic Lance again at 4th level.
okay, what, you don't have to see them in order to
I
do
don't
it?
have to see them. I have to utter their name, and if the target is within range, which is 120 feet, it becomes the spell's target.
Okay.
And if it isn't within range, the lance dissipates without effect.
Dissipates without effect.
Yeah. Okay.
Dissipates without effect. Sorry for the spell slot.
Actually, can I have
No, it's okay.
Diet Dr. Pepper or Dr. Pepper? Either one.
Okay.
If you have diet, I'll take.
I guess I think that's all. That's everybody. On the next round, I will try raising my glass, and if that doesn't prompt a response, I'm gonna get up and say that I think we need to leave just start walking
Are
direction.
you going to raise your glass and drink?
No, I was just gonna raise it.
Didn't you do that on the first round?
I drank.
You just drank, you didn't raise it.
You just drank though.
I drank 3 of them because they kept refilling.
Let's see.
How are we getting stuck here on this?
Maybe
I
found a way
Because it's
out.
one of those easy things that we
I
just
should
need to
ask my
figure out if
hyena.
That's
He's
what.
smarter than I am.
Oh, I'm sorry. When you drank the wine initially, your vision went red, and everybody saw you vanish from the table. I messed up. It isn't a
Ah.
toast that we're looking for. It's drinking the wine. So-
Ignore everything I did, guys.
Yep.
Where'd he go?
Delayed response
Yeah.
on the wine.
So
part.
you guys did notice
I
that.
was switching around my mouth.
Yeah, you noticed that Magrum drinks and
All right,
he
I grab and I
vanishes.
take a drink.
You vanish.
Cool. Cool.
Lilith. I'll be
You know
the
me,
last one
I'm
to-
all
I'll be the
about
last one to
pushing the
go.
red button. I mean, I started
Max, drink this.
messing with a ghost.
I hold my glass up and go, I would like to go.
Nothing
What
happens
happens?
until you drink.
Go ahead.
Don't be scared. You're a cleric. You got God on your side.
And by the way, when you guys
Supposedly.
actually taste the wine, I missed another little detail. It's thick and metallic tasting.
Oh.
Oh,
I don't know,
Smells
guys.
amazing.
It tastes like a bone.
Tastes a lot like blood.
So would my investigation from earlier be any different?
I would say it still reminds you. Every outward indication is it's that fine wine that you're expecting. Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't
Alright.
tell
And that
anything
was like
different about
DC,
it.
maybe DC 30. You would have got past that, but no, this is heavy duty illusion going on here. So everything's manufactured.
What's up,
did you drink
Magrum?
some?
No.
How are
Go
you?
ahead.
Max, did you
Where's
drink?
everybody else at?
You remember
Well-
the taste of blood. Reminds you of it as you vanish.
Well, I guess this is the only way we can
Holy
leave.
smokes, it looks
What the
weird
hell?
outside.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
It
what?
got dark in a hurry.
Yeah, we
Wow.
might have a storm warning
Damn.
coming.
And I left my hoodie in my
I
car.
got the radar.
Oh,
Well,
Is this
we'll-
just every
Lilith, what do you
Wednesday
think?
Spend all
now?
night playing.
I-
We'll just be.
Every Wednesday there's a tornado.
If it's too bad, maybe we just
No,
lock in
it's
for-
just yellow.
Hey,
It's just yellow.
I'm
It's just
fine.
yellow. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I asked
It's
Lilith,
probably just that it's
should
that
I try this?
weird lighting. So,
Is this our only way out?
It's the only way out of here.
and I'm going to say it's now been about 45 seconds
Yeah, a little
since you
red.
guys appeared in here. Maybe getting close to a minute. You drink?
All right.
You
I
all
drink.
you taste the thick metallic.
I drink.
You drink as well.
Real quick,
Did his
for
animals
Rage's
go-
side of things, would we have gone unconscious going into this room?
So what?
For Rage, would we have gone unconscious or just been teleported?
No. Time didn't get interrupted. You're still raging.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm fine with that. It's real time.
So did his
Hey, another
Magnum's animals
water?
go along with him when he?
Thanks, buddy.
What's that?
Did his
Yes,
animals
please.
go along with him when he teleported?
I'm just gonna. The animals at the same time that Magrum drank also grabbed their glasses and
They grew opposable thumbs.
no, they just grabbed the
laugh.
glass in their mouth and tipped it back.
I wanted to see.
Then
the,
there was a crunching sound as they chewed the glasses.
yeah, I said the axe
Yeah.
beak probably ate the whole thing.
All right, so I think that means I'm the only one
vanish as
left,
well.
along with Saru and the bodies.
Yep.
Saru.
Sarasanda grabs a glass. She drinks.
All right.
Vanishes. It's
Oh,
now
shit.
you and two bodies.
All right. Good. Everybody else is gone. I'll drink.
Thanks. Hey, do you grab the bodies?
I mean,
You have a
would they
bag
come
of
along
holding.
with me?
Do we really
You
need
just
him?
drank. So
I don't think we need them.
you're gone.
Uh,
The bodies are left wherever this is.
No.
No, thanks.
Oh.
Fuck it.
Well,
They'll
that
just
sucks.
slow us down.
And
I mean, I had them in mind. I just didn't think that they would come along with me if I.
you just
Grab
assumed they'd come along. I love it. That's great. Assumptions are awesome.
No, I assumed they wouldn't if I grabbed them.
Oh, that was the only way they would. But yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
you guys come to your senses standing on a balcony outside the nursemaid's room on the 3rd floor of the house. There are quite a few of you to fit on this balcony. It is a very tight fit.
Well, is there still a giant hole in the?
No, there is
No?
not.
Oh,
The house has fixed itself, or Strahd has fixed it, or something.
Did I jump down?
No, hold on. So
Do you want to try to jump down?
I asked the
Don't-
party if I should.
Oh, you asked the party.
don't jump, Max. Just stay where you are for a minute. So, house looks normal. We're out on a balcony. Paint a picture for me. Do I see the
It
village?
is gray and misty. In the far distance, you see the village.
Okay.
You see some woods over there and the path that leads away from the house.
Max, do you still have the?
Let me double check. It's
the
on the front. I
shiny
believe it is.
Pieces of
Yeah, it's on the
pieces
front.
of shiny stick in
Yeah.
your bag. Do you still have them?
Okay, put it away. Put it away. Put it away.
Yeah, for whatever reason, the
Well-
nursemaid has a better balcony than the bosses do. But I'm gonna just say, as you all have appeared, Magram's animals basically appear in the nursemaid's room because otherwise there just wasn't going to be room for all of you guys.
Can I detect anything in the area?
No.
Alright.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
all-
your detect evil and good is still
Yeah.
up. Nope, you don't detect anything.
Magic, deck magic.
I don't sense
Still up.
anything around.
You don't. I mean, there's this house.
3rd
Something's going on with it, but it's not a defined magic that you're used to.
Okay.
Definitely something going on with it though. And it's in the surrounding area, it's got a range of like 60 feet or something, or
Yeah,
30 feet.
yeah.
No, nothing in that range that really strikes you as especially magic.
All right. This
I-
place is fucked, guys. Let's go.
I haven't asked this session. Does it appear time has passed, like from daylight?
No, no additional time appears to have passed.
Teleport everyone down.
Besides the amount of time you spent down in the basement.
Do I
and
see down?
whatnot.
If I look over the edge, do I see ground?
Yes.
You guys want to
So
go
it
down to
looks
the
like it
ground?
was outside before we came into the mansion. Like what we see,
Yeah.
what was outside hasn't changed. Still spooky as all hell, but
Okay.
okay.
How far is it down?
Yeah, how far down? 30, 40 feet?
30 feet.
You guys want to go down to the ground?
No, because we still haven't found him and asked him to leave yet, so I don't think that's going to work. Let's just go through the house and see if we can find anything. And
And 3rd floor's top floor, right?
yeah.
All right.
Well, there's
There's
an
an
attic.
attic as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
He can
Going
teleport us
to,
down, all
map.
right?
What?
You want to move the map?
I'm going
I
to
can
Oh,
see
it does show everything. Okay.
roughly to
Oh, so we like out
the
here?
middle
We're on the 3rd
of
floor.
the house.
Yeah.
Like
So let's just grab me.
So you're gonna go out of the nursemaid's room.
yes.
Okay,
You guys
as
hurting for
you open the
rages?
door out
You
of the
guys hurting on
nursemaid's
rages?
room
I've got 2
and
charges
walk
left.
through the doorway, you vanish.
I don't have any bardic
Oh.
inspiration, so.
Oh.
If we
What
can
did you
do
say
a,
happened? I'm
we
sorry.
She
can do a
vanished.
short rest, we need to do a short rest. Who
Yeah,
vanished?
well,
Lilith opened the door from the nursemaid's room.
dang.
Can we stop and take a short rest?
No.
No,
No,
why
no,
not?
no.
Why? Because we're playing Adventure League rules and we got to keep moving.
No.
I mean, we ought to play smart.
Because if
yeah,
we're
we can't keep running.
because
That's fine, let's
because Strahd's here.
That's
You
fine.
want to sit around for an hour while he's looking at us? No.
I'd rather be fully
He's-
prepared.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna let us. I don't. That's my point. I don't think.
We don't know until we try.
Well,
Let's go.
Lil
Let's keep
vanished.
going.
So Lil
And,
vanished. So
and you just left the room,
Let's go.
right?
Yeah,
Let's go.
I just left the room.
Fuck it.
I have a map that you guys don't have that has
Yeah.
things on it. That yep, you triggered another.
all right. Lil vanished. So I'm going through the door.
Everybody's got to quit running off.
It ain't gonna happen.
I'm assuming the rest of the party follows.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
And the animals.
I'll be
You
stupid.
find yourself in a graveyard
Oh, hell.
That's
with
not-
headstones stretching in every direction as far as the eye can see.
I'm gonna
That's
start
not good.
reading headstones.
These are the bone loot boxes, aren't they?
we
I'm looking for like
Please
if I
don't get
can
them out.
see any like grandiose,
They might not be friendly.
like
Fancy ones.
big fancy headstones.
As you look around, give me a perception check in that case.
We've not been here before, right?
No,
Like, as
this is
we-
new
okay.
place to you.
I'm gonna use the Baroque inspiration.
Upon entering the graveyard, do either of them see
Wow.
anything new?
Perception.
Yeah, can I
No.
detect anything?
Not really. No undead that you can detect. Although I think full cover hides them, but there are none that you can detect. And I mean, this is another place. As you look around, everything here is magical,
Ugh.
illusion or enchantment, but you can't with your detect magic, Nova. Bill?
Yeah.
With your detect magic, everything's magical once again.
Oh, I figured.
You're in
yeah,
a magical space.
Yeah.
13.
13?
Yeah.
For perception? As you look around, you don't find any headstones that look any fancier than any others. Do you move around? Do you move up?
Yeah. Can I read names?
Do they all
Okay.
look the same?
What's that?
Are they all the
They
same
all look
size?
the same. They're all the same size, just kind of the generic tombstone shape. You start reading tombstones. You see what look like
I'm
Barovian
assuming
names.
it's not stone like the room was.
With 13, that's all you see for a little while, and we'll come back to you in a little bit.
If I touch the headstone, is it stone?
It's weirdly not stone, even though it feels like stone.
Guys, we're not in a graveyard. Let's hold hands.
Kumbaya?
Friends, let's hold hands.
Okay.
You scared, Magram?
I don't like this people walking in the wrong direction and going poof.
Yeah,
Mm.
let's stick together
Okay.
here.
I'm gonna walk back to the group and I'm gonna kind of link up with them and I'm gonna send my book and have my book start scanning
Okay.
headstones.
Okay. Just giving some time is passing as she's doing this. So, anything else you guys are doing?
I'm gonna send Betty up.
Okay.
Just kind of go around us and just.
So
see
it's
what's
been about
going
4
on.
or 5 minutes. Nothing seems to be happening.
No more rage.
I would say your rages are probably at or at the near their ending. Yeah.
Anything?
Yep. You're just
I do.
searching lots of Barovian names.
Yeah.
It's right to left, bottom to top here.
The book inverts itself.
In Russia, book read you.
Oh, that's an old meme.
Yes.
So all right. So at this point, we can try and take a rest here, or
Oh, let's keep going.
In the
we
Ravenloft.
can keep going and see where we
I was
go.
looking out for those guys because I don't have any bardic inspirations. They're getting low on rages. If we're gonna be
We
fighting,
both have a rescue instantly refill.
yeah,
our
we're good on rage.
count.
I'm good on rage.
It would be great if we could take a rest.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's safe to.
right.
That's why I didn't want to. We could
It's
try.
been about 10 minutes. Nothing else has happened.
All right. Let's
How many tombstones are there?
An endless number. Your book
This keeps going
has
on
gone
and on.
out at this point to the end of its range,
Yeah.
and it's still tombstones in every direction
So
as far
so
as
there's
your
not like
book's eye can
wow.
see.
there's not an obvious exit of the graveyard then?
Nope.
Okay.
all right.
No
Let's,
fence, no archway, nothing.
we've already been here for 10 minutes, so let's
Can I
just
open a loot
keep
box
resting
now?
then. What?
Can I open a loot box now?
No,
No.
no,
It's not. They're not real.
they're not real.
Huh?
I
Let's,
touched one. It's not stone.
let's just rest here for now. That's not a bad idea. Nothing is happening here. So
And while we rest, I'll have the critters kind of hang out on the outside of this. If we're in a circle.
Yeah.
So you guys are taking a short rest. During this rest, you can still look at tombstones. That's fine.
Okay.
After an hour or so goes past, 13's really bad for perception, so I'm
I
honoring
know.
that.
I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. That actually helps the party because you guys do manage to finish a long rest.
Short rest.
Sorry, short rest.
Yeah,
yes.
what? No, yeah.
You want to do a long rest?
No.
I got a rule for that if you do.
I'm fine.
I've got a mansion for that.
Well,
Gene, it's right between your feet. You could.
oh, well, that's something hit my foot.
So, but
Thank you.
about the time you guys finish the short rest, Lilith, with your 13, your book comes upon an odd name that you weren't expecting to see. Lilith. It is your name. Next to it is Magram's. Next to it, it's about 150 feet away. You finally stumble across this. Wait, what was the range on the book?
300.
300, yeah. 150 feet away in a random direction, your book finally stumbles across a group of tombstones that appears to have the entire party's names on them,
That ain't good.
including one that says Magram's Axebeak and one that says Magram's Hyena. And one that says Betty.
Are they still up though? Like with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does one of them
Don't
say
look, guys.
the book?
What's that?
Does one of them say the book?
What's
Not
the name
real.
of your book?
Was one of them what?
One
Or
of the
book.
gravestones say
Does my
but,
book
like,
have a tooth?
Oh no, your book does not have its own tomb.
it's a broken down like bookshelf to like leaning against a
With
tree.
short rest?
R.I.P. Encyclopedia.
There are no
Brown.
trees.
Oh,
It's just a misty open plain with gravestones in every direction.
Guys, I think I
Oh.
found our way out.
No creepy trees.
okay.
No creepy
What?
trees.
Oh man, it makes it even creepier.
Lead the way.
All right,
Lil
Yeah.
says you found our way out potentially.
It's
all right.
you'll see, and I'm just gonna go.
Okay, so Lilith leads you guys. By the way, take your short rest. You successfully did. Which I also assume everybody's at the 15 temp HP, etc. Yada.
Yes.
That reset
So,
our health.
You go about 150 feet away. You find these tombstones that have your names on them. What do?
I will go up and touch mine.
Same thing. It's weird.
Is the ground grown over, or is it fresh?
It's not fresh.
Just
I
same
sit
as
down
everywhere
and start
else.
praying.
Yeah,
I got
same
a
as
20.
everywhere else.
My passive perception. You want me to roll for one, or just use my passive?
I mean, it's
Just to see if
it has your name on it.
No, I'm not worried about that. I
Until like
Graveyard in every
I've died
direction.
many
That's all-
times. It's
how
not a
long?
big deal.
Graveyard in
I-
every direction.
my counter resets.
I don't see anything
Dawn
off in
or
the
dusk or
distance
daily.
Nope.
anywhere. Nothing. Okay.
Nothing
Facts.
seems to be
Oh, that's
happening.
even creepier.
There's not even any like crows cawing or any animal noises whatsoever.
Basically, it's like an MC Escher painting where it's like never
It
ending,
sounds
and then
just like every
it's
other
just all
one.
kind of odd and weird, and it's just like you, as far as you look, you see.
Eventually,
everywhere
the
you look.
mist swallows the distance.
Right, right.
So
Okay,
I'm gonna
easy.
point Max to his and say, Max, start digging for these bones.
Max, you dig a hole. I'm going to assume you're strong. Doesn't take terribly long. Probably about 5. Do you have a shovel?
I was actually gonna.
Uh,
I might.
You might as well from the burglar's bags. You have it. I thought that one had.
If nobody has a shovel, it'll take about 15 minutes. Otherwise, it'll take about 5,
Give me a second.
Yeah, I don't think.
which is a ridiculously short amount of
I
time.
do have a
now that I'm
shovel.
thinking about it.
Yeah, 15
All right.
minutes with
Or 5?
or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, or 5.
So
Yeah.
anyway,
Even on the high end, it's still.
cartoonishly
Yeah, no.
fast. He digs.
Oh, I do have a shovel. Cool.
All right, he digs he digs his own grave and finds a coffin at the bottom of it.
Hey, it's like Master's bed.
And you
Oh,
open the
dude.
coffin, and it's empty.
And lay down in it.
You lay down in it.
Oh,
Max
God.
vanishes.
Jesus Christ.
Roll me a d20
13.
No.
with his shovel.
Like, oh, my shovel?
Yes.
Son of a.
It's okay. I still have my.
I'll have the hyena come over and start digging all the graves.
Yeah, I can help out too.
All right, you help out too. So we've got a Sarasunda. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It'd be
Wow,
7,
I can't count.
8,
7, 8.
8.
8 minus.
graves?
Well,
Is hers? Next
hers is here
ours?
too. Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
hold on. Can I have?
I'm trying to get a creature count for how many graves it
But
is.
before we do that, can
Two
I
of
have,
them are you're
can
digging
I,
two
can
of
I
them at a
have
time.
Sonder try and lay down in his coffin, or did the coffin go with him?
Sure.
Does she?
Nothing happens.
Okay, then we have to get all of ours.
So we
I
have.
don't like this.
Wow, I can't count tonight.
1, 2,
total,
3,
7
4,
left.
5, 6.
So we have 2 digging happening at a time. Is that it?
I mean, I and my buddies are digging.
All right. So we got 4 going at a time. So about
Should be 9 more graves, right? Yeah.
What?
Is that what you figured out? 10 total.
Oh yeah, there's a Betty too. I forgot.
And that
no,
would
there
be
was
11. I didn't count her.
anyway.
Yeah. There's a
So
gang of them.
about and since there's unassisted digging happening in addition to shoveling, I'm going to just judge about 20 minutes passes to dig up all the graves. Are you leaving as the graves are uncovered, or are you?
I'd like to go together.
Leaving all at once.
Yeah. Why don't we all?
Yeah, I would like to go together.
Somebody should go before before the rest of us, just so Max isn't alone.
Max is fine. He knows Masker.
And then, by the way, the Strahd was not your master.
Yeah, but a
I'm just saying.
coffin dwelling creature.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody ready? Hop in and close your eyes.
Yep. Let's go somewhere else.
All right. So you guys all simultaneously hop in your graves.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Sounds
That way you
amazing.
can't just pile them up.
But you did actually find a safe place for a short rest.
Yes.
but I get a reset. But technically,
You guys found a storage room in the attic with a whole bunch of furniture covered with cloths,
yep.
which for some reason has a little tiny bit of fog of war on it. Here, I'll do a ping.
Is there not a? There we go. Let's do.
So you guys find yourselves piled among the furniture, also covered with cloths. Like somebody stacked you all in here. Max, you've been in this room for about 20 minutes. Did you leave?
It's turning into an episode. Of
Episode
Scooby-Doo.
7, The Hunt for Max.
Maybe.
The search for Max.
Honestly, we would start knocking out the doors.
If I don't see him in that room
The
as
hunt
soon
for
as we
Grog?
get in there, I immediately send him a
Search
message.
for Grog.
Yeah.
Search
You
for
start
Bob.
knocking out the
Third
door.
one. Search
Yep.
for Max.
I send a message out to you within 120 feet, depending on
let's
where
find a
he
big
is.
deck.
There's a door
cards, right?
directly to the north of you. Well, it's been 20 minutes, so
Right.
Max's adventure is going on
I
right
don't
now.
have my deck on
I
me
I
at the
don't
moment.
either.
You knock out the door into the hallway
Wait.
to the north of you in the attic. There's a door immediately to the north of that. I'm assuming you knocked that one out as well. Okay. You move over to the one to the bedroom where you guys found the dollhouse. You knock that one out as well.
Yep.
And as you do, you vanish. Everybody else, when you show up, covered with claws in this room, you notice the door to the north has been smashed. The door across from it has been smashed. And the door to the master bedroom has been smashed.
I see a pattern,
And
guys.
the trail of destruction stops there.
I'm so glad he's using what I made him. Makes a man proud.
Is there anything like significant in this room, or I mean, it just looks exactly the same.
You vanish as you go into the room to look.
No, sorry, I meant the room that we like teleported into.
Ooh! No, there's nothing different in there.
Okay, like nothing under all the.
Furniture.
Okay,
All right.
Still.
all right. Ooh.
Well, let's follow the trail of broken stuff.
So somebody that goes into the master bedroom?
Sure.
I guess we got
Yep. All right.
All right. Everybody vanishes again through a doorway.
We really got to stay together and quit
Luckily,
running into other
time-
places.
Is a little wibbly wobbly on the entrance to the zone. So you all arrive at the same time. You're seated in an ornate chair on the edge of a dimly lit parlor. Each of you. 8 ghostly figures in identical chairs sit on either side of you. Oh, actually, so... Ooh. Each of you is by yourselves.
Oh,
This one is not going to bring everybody back together, so this one's good. 8 ghostly figures sit in identical chairs to either side of you. At the parlor's far end, a pale man at a harpsichord slowly plinks out a haunting elegy. The ghostly figures listen to the song with rapt attention. No, I'm gonna judge. There's the second row chairs. You're all in the room together. I don't want to make this separate.
that would take a while.
It
Split the
might
party.
take forever. Yeah.
What's the party?
Split the party in 8. Ah! All right.
And Max is with us.
Max is with you. Yes.
And
Max,
we're on what floor now?
No running off.
Where you don't know where we are. We're in somewhere new again.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh, that's
us.
why we're in the middle.
Yeah, it's
'Cause we're in
it's
purgatory.
all
By
of
the way,
us,
great
and
work
then
for the
a
battering
bunch
ram.
of ghosts,
Gotcha,
and then a ghost
gotcha.
playing the harpsichord.
I thought we were here because of that table.
That's sort of similar, but
Yeah.
not big enough and not
Right.
spooky enough.
Hey
Right,
guys,
Right.
I'm smart, remember? I got an idea. I think we've got to go through the whole house. So we just gotta keep going.
As you start talking, the magician, who you now notice is another illusion of Strahd, ceases playing, scowls
You-
at the character.
You mean musician?
The musician, yes,
The
is
harpsichord
was
player?
Strahd.
Okay. You said magician. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, musician. Yep, my bad. And disappears. And 8 specters fly out of the harpsichord and attack.
Oh,
Everyone roll initiative. There we go.
I told you I was smart, guys.
Oh, hey, there we go.
As you just started talking in the middle of the performance.
We're doing something
Yep.
real.
Sort of real. They're ghosts.
And we're gonna, we'll just ignore whatever's on the map. The specters are there in the room with you. I'm
oh
just gonna use
gosh,
them for
once
tracking.
I rolled well. That's cool.
And Magrum,
Yeah.
for some reason, your hyena and your axe speak aren't here.
Are here?
Are not.
Oh, that's fine.
They just hit done.
What's that?
Just hit done. They dissolve it done.
Sounds good. It just hit dawn.
Do they?
It was early hours pre-dawn when you guys were on the balcony earlier.
And before we left the graveyard,
Hey, that
I
means
oh,
I
and
got
you
three
forgot-
more
I brought
guys.
Betty back. I snapped her out of existence because it's too crazy out here for her.
Okay.
She's just a pretty girl. She doesn't want to get hurt.
Sounds good. All right, Lilith, what do you got?
19.
19, and I'll type it incorrectly this time. Okay. Magrum,
20.
Max,
21.
Damn.
Nova,
22.
Wow.
Salvatore.
26.
Wow.
Dang it.
Damn.
Does
doesn't
anybody
know how
want
to
to
count.
trade with Lilith?
Did you say yours?
No.
I haven't gotten there yet. Willie,
21.
Oh.
Rolled high. Rolled high as hell.
Lilith rolled the lowest with 19.
Want to switch?
No.
I don't know who had the alert feat before.
I do.
Sal
I
does.
was-
I
you want-
do.
Want to switch
You
or?
said you have alert? Doesn't that give you advantage?
Oh.
Oh shit! Right. Okay,
Yeah.
so I get that. back.
Oh yeah, it gives me +5. I haven't been using.
I should make you guys roll with disadvantage because you're technically you should have been surprised, but we're not going to bother.
No, I don't. I don't feel like switching. I'll
Okay,
just stay.
you don't feel like switching? That's
Fine.
That's your call.
Hopefully,
your ability.
I'm still gonna
Uh,
go before the bad guys.
I would go in front of Willie since we both rolled 21.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have the higher deck.
Well, either way.
So,
yeah, I'd like to do it anyway.
okay.
Yeah. We can switch.
I'm going to see if it resolves it correctly. Help me remember if it doesn't.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I do
okay.
get add 5 on
Well,
top.
it calculates. Whatever. We'll just see what happens. Salvatore, you're up first.
All right.
Did you say how many there were? I'm sorry.
8.
8.
This is probably something that you're gonna say no to, but know your enemy. I get it back by expending a superiority die, which you get back
Sure.
all of them out on a short rest.
Yeah.
Could I have done that before the short rests?
What do you mean?
So I had superiority die before. I would have used one to get my know your enemy charge back,
Where are these guys?
and then because we did a short rest.
Oh,
we'll get them all
yeah,
back.
that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
You
Okay.
knew you had the thing expended.
Yeah.
Just remember to charge it at the short rest next time.
Yes.
What kind of room are we in?
Yeah. It's a parlor.
Is it light or dark or?
It's lit with
Not
magical lanterns with purple flames on them, like everywhere else in the house now.
All right. I'm gonna know your enemy. One of them.
Okay. This is a specter. It's not terribly strong, but it is resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, lightning, thunder, cold, fire, and acid. It is immune to poison, necrotic, charmed, exhaustion, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, and unconscious.
Okay.
They're ghosts, man,
Yes. And so
and no vulnerabilities.
Remind me, because I have like a magic weapon, it's still resistant. Like
It's
that's not,
now they've taken out the nuance. If it is resistant to bludgeoning, it doesn't matter if it's magic or not.
okay. Then I'll just walk up to one and swing at it.
All right, Spectre A, because hey,
Yeah.
Hey.
27.
27.
hit.
That will hit, obviously. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I'll just tell you guys right off. AC of 12 on these guys.
Okay. So because it's resistant to basically everything, do you want me to just like calculate all the damage together?
Tell me
and
the
then
full
just-
damage. I'll have it.
Oh, okay. Tell you the full damage.
Yep.
16.
Okay, so it takes 8.
Yes. I'll hit it again.
Okay.
20. Hey, a dirty 20.
There was a
Yippee.
You
resistance.
gonna take it as a crit?
I may
radiant
as
damage.
well. So let's. Oh no, that's not a. Okay. Complementary numbers. So that's 15, 21, 35. So 17.
35. Okay. Okay, it's extra wispy.
Undead.
All right. Last
Oh.
attack is going to be 18, so that hits.
Roll it up.
No. To be a
Oh,
feature.
holy shit. That's 15.
Get out of here.
27.
27 damage.
Yes.
All right.
I think reset.
There's this-
And I'm gonna use my oh no, I already used my bonus
Okay.
action. Oops. That's my turn then.
Okay, that's your turn.
You're
Take
undead.
your short rest tracker. Mine didn't,
And
Next up, Nova.
or my rage. Sorry.
yeah, channel
I'm at
divinity.
And I'm assuming you blurted out to the party this stuff you found out.
Yes.
So it's
Sal
resistant
looked
to
at one of the
everything.
specters and then just blurted a whole bunch of stuff.
Also,
So I will just a second. Let me pull up the stat block. It is
Please go through that again.
not resistant to
no,
force
I'm good.
damage,
Radiant.
radiant,
Not resistant. Radiant.
psychic. I think that's it.
Yeah, I could see you're undead.
I wish I was
Yeah,
still a
this one.
fucking.
Resistance
Okay.
to thunder.
All right.
Okay.
And lightning. And fire and cold.
I'm also since I've come from a paladin guild. I would know about this. I'm gonna yell, Willie, turn them. You know what to do.
Got it. All right.
What I was just explaining.
Yeah. I figured.
Oh, wait, the cleric gets to use his thing.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Unless Noah blows them all up.
I don't think he's gonna do that.
Oh.
We might knock a couple of them out. Bonus, sir. No wait. I'm gonna cast 4th level shatter.
Okay.
And
Which does thunder damage, right?
yes,
Yep.
yes. And as it's coming out, it's just discordant, just bellowing. And it is a con 21 save. So in a 10-foot radius sphere, how many can I get?
4 of them.
All of them.
Oh. If
I can
they're
get them
all-
all.
Wait. No, not all of them.
If they're all lined up.
I'll say 4. But this is not spatially representative. This is just for tracking. I'll say 4.
Okay.
Dark
All right.
spells, so-
Con 21.
This is theater of the mind with tokens.
Yes.
Ignore positioning
Yes.
of everything.
So con 21 save.
Con
for this.
21s?
Yes. It. 2. 25.
They all fail.
25 points of damage.
Okay.
Each of them.
The one that Sal had wailed on earlier
Wailed.
finally evaporates. What's that?
Wailed.
Pun not intended, but good catch. And you said it was 25 damage?
25, yes.
All right.
And then I will
DC.
tap Max on the head and say, "You're a good boy. Stay with us, please." And you get Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. All right. Next up is where's my sidebar gone? Willie.
Max.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Max, it is
goes
Max.
right before me.
So the program doesn't figure it out right.
Yeah.
We figured that out now.
No.
All right.
Should be Max.
Full on
You
max
raging?
tactics, run into the middle of them, and reckless the first one.
All right. Are you raging?
That's what I said, full on max tactics.
Oh, full on max tactics. Okay. Yep.
That is a crit.
Okay. Awesome. And so you're going after one of the ones that's already damaged?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Um, 13 plus 5 is 18. That is after it being halved.
So it was 36?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to hear the full amount. Just and then I'll deal with the halving.
23, so 33 would be.
What's that?
It was 33.
It was 33? Okay.
My plus is a plus 10, and then I rolled
Okay.
19.
So 33 would be 16. Got it.
Then brutal if he's
Okay.
not down.
Nope, that one's still up.
Thundering
Okay.
does a 15 hit.
15 hits, yes. AC of 12.
They're not moving out of the way. That is 30.
30. That will do it. It is knocked out. So we're in a room with 6 ghosts and a harpsichord. Willie.
I want to channel divinity, turn undead.
Okay, turn undead.
Hell yeah.
What's the save?
Oh.
Wisdom, I assume. And what's your
DC
spell
right
DC?
there.
DC 16.
Wisdom 16.
What's that?
Let's say on.
Pretty sure it's wisdom.
Make a wisdom saving
Wisdom,
throw.
yeah,
There
that
it
is.
is.
Yep.
And I got 6
And
of them.
your spell DC 16.
And then figure out what damage you do for your fear.
So many single digits. Okay,
Yeah,
those all
that's it.
fail.
Darn it.
I don't even know why I try.
Number
That was 5 single digits and a 12.
That all fails.
They all failed.
Number of D8.
So they're all
Wisdom
afraid of
modifier.
you.
So what's your wisdom?
And they get burned.
Oh, and they take some damage, yes. And it's radiant damage, so it's not half.
Mm-hmm.
16.
So you're 3.
3.
So
So 3d8.
Yep.
By the way, if anybody does the math later, these are beefy specters because it was already a
shit.
low risk fight, and yeah, I had to beef it up for you guys.
Beefy spec.
11.
11 points. Okay, that sears them all, and you can tell that they took the full damage from that they should have.
And then they're frightened.
Frightened, incapacitated, and they try and move as far away from him as they
Yeah.
possibly can.
Okay, and Max already went, so you might all have a chance to do something. So let's see, just a second. Almost done here. Damage, 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 damage. Okay. That brings us to Magram. And Willie, do you yell out if you don't hit them, they'll stay afraid or something like that?
That is a mechanic. If they get hit, they are no longer turn.
Are you
I,
going to warn the party about how turn undead works?
yeah.
Or would you have before in stories so the party knows?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
So everybody knows if you leave them alone,
leave
they'll
them
run
alone,
away
they're
for the
frightened.
next minute.
Yep.
Is there somewhere for them to run? We're in a room, right?
You're in a room.
Are they going to get out?
They're ghosts. Do they care about doors?
Yeah.
Hold the door.
What would Magram do? Magram's pretty dumb. I think he'd still hit something.
All right. You want to hit one that's
He's
most
going to hit
heavily
one.
damaged?
He's not going to rage. He is going to hit one, though.
Okay. I've got the most heavily damaged one available.
That sounds like a good target. You know the story here. Mr. Glave's coming out.
Okay.
17 to hit.
Hits.
I'm going to re-roll that damage.
Oh, yeah. So they're in here. 3d8.
12 points of glaive
Which is
damage.
resisted. So got it. Still up.
Okay, second attack. Ugh. One misses.
Okay.
Graze 6.
So 3 for Grace. Got
Yeah.
it.
And that's all he's going to do. He's not going to do anything else.
You got your butt stroke available if you wanted.
Yeah, I may as well. 17 plus to hit.
Okay, hits. Yep.
Yeah. And it's a D4 damage. 3 points damage.
3 points
Plus
of damage.
3, 6.
Oh, 6.
No, not rage. He's not raging. Sorry, 3.
Just 3. Okay. So there. Got it. Okay. Next up is now it's Lilith's turn
Okay.
with her 19. It was so exciting at the beginning of all this.
No, it was such a good roll for me. But whatever.
Oh, I could have reminded you of this before, although it was a good roll. You can use inspiration on your initiative, but it's a little late now.
I didn't have it. I used it already.
Oh, did you already use it?
Yeah,
Okay.
used the
All right.
last time.
Sorry. How many enemies are left?
There are. Excuse me.
6.
There are 6. One of them looks extremely damaged. 5 of them still look afraid. The
They're
damaged
frightened
one
and
doesn't look afraid.
incapacitated still. 5 of them.
I mean, it wasn't their turn, but they still like turned like they're about to run away from Willie in a multitude of directions.
Will
But one of
they-
them does not look
yeah.
afraid.
Will they actually leave? Because they'll just come back, right? When that
They
was
have to run
over.
away for a minute.
At least a minute and run.
Yeah, but if we're in little pocket planes, then there's nowhere for them to
You don't
run.
know what's about to happen yet, but you'll find out as soon as it's their turn,
Okay.
which is after you.
Fitting to find out.
But there is one damage that's not afraid.
There's one that
Yeah.
Magnum attack that's
I'm going to uh
There's also a harpsichord sitting over there.
that wasn't in range of me.
yeah, I'm gonna
Which luckily was not within the shatter radius.
firebolt the one.
Firebolt the one, okay. Roll an attack, a spell attack. You're not at disadvantage. There's not one right next to you.
Oh, that's cocked.
Advantage.
With advantage, sure.
Max tactics.
It is a range.
Yeah, because you said you were running into the middle of them.
Doesn't matter if
Okay.
it's ranked.
Yeah, it's ranged spell attack with advantage.
Okay, I'll take the 18.
Take the
Yeah, that's
person.
33.
That hits. An AC of 12.
I like the 18 hit.
Just
Slightly
need to make
excessive.
sure. Three, right? Three. Uh, 16 points
16
of fire.
points of fire damage. It's going to be just enough. That one gets blown away.
Okay.
All right. There's 5 afraid specters left. She just destroyed the one you damaged. It is now the specters' turns. They have a fly speed of 50 feet and are going to use their dash action on their turn. They are going 100 feet away. Are you going to
And
hit
I'll-
it one? Figures.
Technically, they wouldn't have an action because they're incapacitated as well. So
Oh, okay.
they
I
would
was
just go
going
50.
to give them dash, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess not. So they're flying 50 feet away, but yeah. So most of them leave the room. Do you have Sentinel Max or not?
Yep.
Okay.
I assume 19 plus 12 hits.
Yes.
Did you want to teleport?
One more time.
Did you want to teleport any of them at the start of their turn?
I am not raging.
That is 24.
24. That was total was 24, right?
Yep.
Okay. So 12. All right. So one of them starts to flee and then stops when Max hits it. The other 5 fly out of the room through the walls.
There's 1 left and 4 out.
And the one that's still there looks heavily damaged.
What?
But yeah. That's what's going on now. Oh, and yeah, it's in. Well, it tried to flee. That ends its. Does it get its action?
I mean, it started to turn incapacitated. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Hold on.
The effect ends early if the creature takes damage.
So, while you're incapacitated, you can't take any action. It doesn't say that you
Correct.
lose your action, so it would still have it.
Yeah. So he does get his action.
Thanks.
Yay.
Yeah, just the
So
effect
it's
ends
going to
early.
wheel around on Max, as it should.
Pepsi, no ice.
Oh.
Yeah, it would
Does
start
it have
moving, get
advantage
hit.
on you?
Yep.
Okay.
No. Okay, I'm good.
If I'm next to him, I could give him protection, but I
It's
don't.
up to you. 18 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. Misses you.
He's only got the 1 attack.
It only gets the 1 attack. They're not that high tier things.
Yep.
All right. So There is a specter in this room and a harpsichord. Next up,
Should be me.
think so. Salvatore.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up and kill it. Re-kill it. Another dirty 20.
You don't get another crit, unfortunately, but yeah.
I know. 19.
Damage?
Yeah.
That is just enough. You kill it.
Okay.
All right.
So, earlier you said Strahd was the one.
Strahd is playing a song on the piano, yes. Or on the harpsichord.
Harpsichord.
Okay.
So, Nova, it's your turn.
And inspect
All right,
harpsichord,
so
apparently.
nothing.
All the
And
specters are
you're a
gone.
bard, right, Nova?
Correct.
You heard music being played, but it's incomplete.
Is it a tune I've heard before?
It is a tune that you've heard before, I'll say.
I mean, there'd be sheet music. Sure.
Oh, there's sheet music. Yeah, let's do that.
There is?
Yeah,
There's sheet
All
music.
right.
that
I'm gonna go over and just take a look. How far away from am I at?
It's right there.
Okay. All right.
just by
Yeah,
one?
I'm just gonna go over and take a look at it.
You
Um,
inspect it.
I'm gonna pull out my mage hand.
You're going to use your mage hand?
Yeah, because I don't trust nothing around this fucking place.
Okay. You're going to attempt to play the melody?
Well, I'm just. Yeah, why the hell not? With
Okay.
my mage hand. of
With your
course.
mage hand.
With my mage hand.
Give me. Ooh. Well,
I don't like
you only
that.
have one hand.
Right.
It's music for two hands.
Just touch it. You'll be fine.
I just chopstick it.
I'm a
You're just going to play the melody?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a performance check with disadvantage, one-handed.
Ooh, I can't get much worse than that. Nope, that's a 9.
Total 9.
Yes,
It-
I rolled a 2.
It doesn't. It doesn't sound very good. The one-handedness just
Okay.
doesn't sound good at all.
Is there a
Nothing. Nothing happened to your mage hand. Nothing else happens
Okay.
in the room.
That's okay. Okay, I'm fine with that. I just
Okay.
wanted to go. Is there a title at the top of the sheet music?
Creepy elegy. I don't know. It doesn't have a title in here.
Okay.
Um,
All right. I'm gonna turn around. You guys want me to play this, or do we want to keep moving? What
No.
are we doing? Are we waiting for those to come back, or what?
Part it up. They should
play,
run away.
play the melody. We
All
don't,
right.
we don't have any other
All right.
leads.
all right.
All right. I'm gonna sit down at the
Performance again.
table, crack my knuckles.
You've had one pass through the music, so this time go ahead and use advantage.
Okay. All right. Performance still?
Yes.
Okay.
You are barding.
Oh shit.
Can I cast Bardic Inspiration on myself?
I guess.
Is that a new
I
thing?
give them guidance.
You can give him guidance. Yes.
That's-
So add a
and that's
D4
4
to your highest
you.
roll.
Yep.
All right. I
Have
only,
you
got
rolled
one, I
twice?
only got one more
Did you roll twice?
I rolled once. and-
Roll both of them and then add the D4.
Okay. Okay.
You only get one D4.
Okay,
I only
take
get one D4?
Yeah.
Okay.
That you have
All
to
right.
apply to both.
All right. All right. 9. That's a 12. 16 plus 7 is 23.
On a DC of 14. The ghostly figures, still sitting in their chairs, sigh with contentment. And you guys exit this haunted zone. By the way, that's what these are called. Haunted zones.
That's about right.
Magnum's
Okay.
smart and he realized you shouldn't talk through people's performances. I'm sorry.
I grabbed the sheet music and put it in my bag.
You don't have time.
Man,
Oh, you just
The
magically.
last note was played.
Oh, we poofed.
It was probably going to disappear anyway. I don't think it was going to come along with us.
Darn it. I just want to collect as much stuff as I can from this.
You got it in here.
You guys
surely.
remember
Yeah.
when you were
Yeah.
approaching
That's
the place
true.
where you encountered all the cultists? That there were
It was a
a
prison.
number of cells
Uh-huh.
with shackles.
Uh-oh.
Right.
You all find yourselves chained to the wall.
Oh, shit.
Now we're back in the basement.
Can I rip myself off?
You're gonna do what to yourself?
Phrasing?
You're gonna do what?
We're not going to dwell on that. Moving on. You attempt to rip yourself off the wall. You easily pull free the rusty
shit,
chains.
that was good.
Yes.
I will follow suit.
Rusty chain.
You also break free. Anybody who attempts to break free does. There's no
Okay.
DC.
Okay.
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 Sarsunda pulls her
athletic?
arms free as well.
Are the cells open?
Even the wizard
Yes.
was able to break
There were no
this?
bars.
And the
Okay.
weak ass bar?
So yeah, you guys
I love
are
it.
now back down in the basement.
Oh, good
If you
lord.
guys wouldn't mind holding on just a second, I want to try something.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna say it
It's
again.
never ending.
We should hold hands again.
Nobody run off.
I grab Max.
Yes, I was just going to say. I was just going to say you're on max duty.
Good boy, Max.
When you said I want to grab hands, I'm just imagining somehow the hand that's attached to his belt ends up his other hand.
I got a pretty
Isn't it
one.
still in a secret spot?
No, it's on its
back out.
no, it might be because it's got. I'm hiding that symbol.
Yeah, were we
Maybe
still
you'll give
hiding
me an
it?
Arcana check you'll let me have an Arcana check to see if this will even work. But if I were to cast Scrying on Strahd right now,
Um,
or
Scry
could
on
I make
Strahd.
an insight check on if that would be helpful?
You want a little help? Yeah,
Oh no.
I'll help you on that. I can give you bardic and I can help you and give you advantage.
you have the scrying
You
spell
already-
prepared.
No, I was gonna give her bardic inspiration,
That's allowed.
and
But there's no. Also, she
I
doesn't
can't
have
give her advantage.
Actually, she doesn't have a roll for this.
Okay.
I just
You
remembered.
don't roll for Scry.
I just
No, you don't
remembered.
roll for Scry. No, I'm talking about giving you help on the, giving you advantage on the insight to see if looking into it.
I'm going to say just off the top of your head, you think it's kind of a 50-50
I
shot
was just going to say we're looking 50
because I mean he is here, you're in his domain.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if we really wanted to throw down with him, all we'd have to do is say something and he'd show
Roll
up.
me an Arcana check anyway. As you're finding a
guidance.
spot where you might do this, you come out of the prison and go up towards where the giant hyena is still on my map,
Okay,
which it
guidance.
doesn't
Guidance.
exist anymore.
You need it.
Guidance.
It's a 4.
That's a D4, right?
Yeah. Another 2.
And I'm assuming we're back on stone, and it still doesn't feel like stone to me.
No, now it feels like stone.
Oh,
Yeah, no, this feels like the real world.
gosh, it's stone.
35.
Yeah, it is. Thank you, Magram.
Did you
You're
use
stoned?
bardic too?
35.
35. As you are looking around this room, looking for a nice place to scry, you notice that the doorway you went through before, there's something slightly different about it, and you would say that it looks more mundane than it did before. So, just above the table, whatever used to be on that door that trapped you in the haunted zone when you walked through it the first time, doesn't seem to be there anymore.
Okay.
The door being like here?
Yeah, the
Once
way
we beat
went.
the room, it fizzled it out.
Or we
So
think it
since I'm on stone again, do I
that
do I sense
Okay.
anybody?
Yeah, you sense everybody.
No, I mean anybody else. Like, guys, I can fit. It's stone. I already said this. There's nobody else here but us.
Okay.
I'm,
said
Good job,
you.
Magram.
Thank you, Magram.
I
You're welcome.
You sure?
want to make
Do you want to do scrying?
Sure.
Do you want to do scrying?
Oh no, stone.
yeah. I mean,
I'm just going to look it up really quick because
if you
I
guys
want to make
don't-
sure there's not been any other changes to it. I haven't read 2024 version yet.
Did anyone help Gilbert dig his grave?
Gilbert is not here.
Gilbert's hiding in your bag.
So I'm going to say
That didn't reset either. That's weird. A lot of my stuff didn't like my travel didn't reset. My
Somebody
Rage
is
didn't
powerful
reset.
scribe,
Not
and they really be
one thing
right
off the
on.
rage.
I'm going to
didn't
say
come
your
down.
knowledge of the
rate-
target is
short rest doesn't work very good on there.
Yeah.
secondhand, but you've seen a picture of the
That's what's
target. Okay, so that gives us a positive 3 to check.
I mean, you've seen the hologram thing of him.
I'm just doing this out in the open because, yeah.
There's vision of himself.
All right, what's the save? Wisdom save. What's your DC?
23. And I'm guessing because what we met was an illusion, I haven't met the target, so it wouldn't
Right,
be-
you haven't met them, but you've seen the picture, so I'm applying a +3 to the
Okay.
his check.
So if you actually know him, is it like a +5?
If you know, there's a whole chart.
Yeah, there's
two
a whole
charts.
chart of them. Like,
Yeah, there's 2 charts.
Yeah. Maybe I'll
Okay,
check into that.
so
What is the casting time on Scrying?
It's 10 minutes.
Oh, no.
you briefly get a glimpse of the man that you saw a couple of times standing in front of the front door with 2 smaller servants of some sort flanking him. He looks over and says, "Sneaky, sneaky,"
Sneaky, sneaky, sir.
and dispels your scryball.
Good news.
But he's standing right by the front
We're
door.
back. Bad news. Strahd's on the porch.
Really? Is he
He's
alone?
here.
He's not alone.
Who's with him?
Actually, I'll give him one more line before he dispels it. "I'll see you soon."
Oh, shit.
Did
Did that make it pucker up when he said that?
Sarasunda looks at you and says, "So did he have? Was he here? Did you see him?"
Yes. He's right outside the front door right now. And he knows that I scried on him. So
Well,
it might be a matter of minutes or seconds.
I wish there was a way we could get a full
as
rest.
an almost inquisitor, I should be able to get us passage out of the house if we can convince him that you are with me. You have been of great help preventing this rod from falling into the wrong hands, and I feel like I owe you this much to help you escape without having to face him directly. However, we will have to move as a group, act as a group, and I'm sure there will be a testing of your loyalty to the Ulmquist Inquisition before we are allowed to leave. Would you be willing to go along with such a plan?
I'm not good at tests. How do I pass?
I don't think you're the right person to talk at all.
Noted.
Someone of particular charisma should be the one.
My hyena went
Who would
away.
that
I'm
be?
sorry.
I mean,
Mm,
could be either one of us.
yeah.
Well, if it's
What do we need to do?
Don't know yet.
also real quick, Rich, the red light on the front is flashing. Does that matter?
It's been flashing the whole time. It's been recording.
Okay. I only just noticed.
It's when it turns blue, you gotta worry, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
When it stops flashing red, it's a problem.
Okay, totally backwards. Got it.
I swear, maybe
It's
it was at the
flashing
other
very,
table, but
very
somebody
fast.
else has gone 3 hours without noticing it flashing as well. So you're in good company, apparently. I'm going to go back through and check and make sure it wasn't you.
I don't think so.
Probably not. So,
You want to pop
you guys want to try to go up the stairs?
I do a
There is
perception
no
check?
other way out of this room.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go.
As you
Yeah.
start climbing the stairway,
Yeah.
It acts as a normal stairway.
Goes down.
All right.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
You are in the second level of the dungeon or basement. Oh yeah, you guys were like 45 feet down. Sorry, I just pinged for no reason. But you're coming up right here.
We got a submarine pinging over here.
I really hope we can get.
Which way
by
do you
this
go
guy
to get
without
out of here?
Fighting because we're toast if we do.
So we should know that.
I think we can go right then straight, right?
Yeah, we can go
She's leading the.
this way.
What was her name again?
Sarasunda?
Who?
Sarasunda.
Okay.
Saruman.
She's
Actually,
leading
it's
the way.
Surusanda, I think, now that I'm thinking of
No,
it.
I think
but
I have Saru Sunder written down.
I probably said it wrong before.
Susan
too.
Sarandon.
Yep,
Either way.
that's what I'm going to go with. Because
There you
go.
that thing.
So yeah, you guys go
All right.
up the
All right.
the small spiral staircase
All
to
right.
the attic once more.
I'll be right next to her.
Okay. Oops, I still got my
Just,
pointer going on. I don't mean to. Anyway, so you come out in the attic.
No, I can't like pull myself. I can't do the camera and do this at the same time. I think.
Are the doors still broken?
What's that?
Are the doors still
The
broken?
doors. The first door you destroyed is
looks better.
fixed. The other two are still broken.
Hey, I broke this.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Not a good boy.
Does the door re-break?
Okay. Do you guys go down the stairs?
Yep.
Yes. All right,
Okay.
Max. You need to be on your best behavior. So, no playing, no breaking down doors. I'll get you some sticks and some bones when we get back to the shelter. All right.
Remember, whenever I make the big house, and you got that big area to run around with all the sticks. As soon as we get a chance to do that, it's all yours, buddy.
I will
I'll
say,
make sure there's extra.
So you're able to come down the stairs.
are the magic sticks still in the bag of holding?
Which magic stick?
The glowing one?
Yeah.
like 50 cent.
Yeah,
It's got the
so-
magic
Okay.
stick.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
You guys are able to,
I
without
check that.
passing through any additional
Yeah, we gotta have
doorways, go down the stairs from the third to the second to the first floor. And there you see Strad van Zorovich,
Oh God.
so intruders. We finally meet.
Hi, are you friend?
Max.
From the way the villagers spoke about you, I expected someone more impressive. Well, I am forever disappointed in the insects that think themselves worthy of meeting me. I suppose I could entertain myself destroying you.
We're not here. We're not here to fight. We're here to get back to our home.
Sarasunda pipes up and says, I'm with this party is with me. I am an Inquisitor, and I require your assistance and passage from this place for myself and my team. Strahd looks at the group and says, is this so? This is the check, guys. Somebody gonna
nod.
answer him?
Yes. What can we do for you?
He's asking if you remember the group. Straight up.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Blanked out. Yes. Sorry.
Sorry, I had
thinking
to
about a
break
couple
on that
different
one.
things. I'm thinking
All
about
right.
a couple different things.
So yes, you say.
Yes.
Roll me.
Yes, we are.
Roll me a deception check.
Oh, that's good. Plus 50, 34.
With a DC of 20,
Okay.
you convince Strahd that you guys are indeed part of the Olmquist Inquisition and are allowed to leave. Traveling once more down the muddy path in the gray mist of Barovia, through the village where you see people peeking out from behind shutters and very cautiously monitoring as you go through. No stones this time, but they're very wary of you as you leave.
Tiefling.
Very wary of the group. They don't come out with the torches and pitchforks, though. They allow you to pass through the village.
I just pull my hood.
I figured you had your hood up. Yeah. It's quite the updo
still
that you
undead.
have when your hood's up. Yeah. And you guys are allowed to return to Sigil, where you are met by Illustrial. Silverhand. Illustrial Silverhand.
Yes.
Hello. Welcome back. Did you succeed in your mission?
Max, get the glowing stick
I have
out,
a glowing stick.
We're not home yet.
please. I'll get you even more sticks.
Max,
And
remember what we
wrong
talked
stick.
about?
Oh, stick.
It's a different one of the Route of 7 parts. It's just not the one that we were.
I've seen this one before.
Oh.
Do you have the new one?
I've got a bunch of sticks.
Okay, you pull out all the pieces of the rod.
All the sticks.
Oh, interesting. Would you mind? And she asks for all of them, and she starts assembling them. And you guys now have a rod that's about that long. Interesting. The magic does indeed grow as the pieces are added together, but with was this fourth? Yeah, with only 4 pieces, obviously it still has some way to go. This latest piece, however, as she touches it, Magram, you can tell she's probably seeing what you saw earlier.
It's a place with funny moons.
It is Kryn that you are going to be journeying to next.
We're going there?
Yes, indeed. Now, I would recommend getting a good rest and preparing yourselves for what could be an arduous journey ahead. You may want to do some research as well during the rest.
Magram waves his hand.
Yes,
I was told to be quiet. Can I ask a question?
I have no problem with it, sir.
You're good to talk now.
Oh, wait, okay. Thank you. The last time we moved realms or
Yes.
whatever, she didn't come with us. What happened?
I don't know, but she was there sometime after the rest of the party left. So I urged her to join you quickly. What happened was there...
She attacked us, but it wasn't she. It was somebody else as a
He turned
guy.
into Master.
With a guy? A guy, you said?
The guy, his master.
Do you know what this person looked like?
I'm gonna conjure a minor illusion.
Okay. Oh my. This is Kaz. Kaz was a great friend and ally to Vecna, but later attempted to destroy him and take his power.
Weird.
So,
Where?
if he is involved, this does not bode well. We must be very cautious.
We tried. That didn't work out.
But
when
he
we
was
were
here,
inside.
right? He attacked you here.
Remember, your modified
No.
memory lifted, and you did remember him casting it on you.
Yeah.
Well,
He like
no, it wasn't.
grabbed.
No, it looked like you casting it on you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He like.
And if
I
it didn't
can't
before
remember.
it, that's what it. Canonically, that's what happened now.
Yeah.
So
Didn't we find a funny book about him?
Yeah, we'll talk about that, Max.
So we'll pause there. You guys will be coming out of your long rest at the beginning of the next episode. So you get your long rest. You may proceed to level 15 if you're not already there. If you're there, please hang out for now. Sorry. But yeah, and then next week we will be visiting Kryn.
That sucks. We didn't get any secrets.
Actually, sorry, you would have gotten Sarasunda's secret. So you can somebody mark down Sarasunda's secret.
I got it.
It's just they didn't put it in the right place to be discovered
Susan Sarandon's
when it
secret.
happened.
What I'm writing. There we go.
Just a sec.
Yeah, I'm up.
Yeah, there was supposed to be another meeting with her where she was having a crisis of faith. There's 3 priests of
I got a
Oculus
lot
to
to
kill.
collect.
So we're
Um,
back in the little town.
No. Hold on.
Okay.
So, but after you guys had a battle, or we'll just call it that, you guys had a brief battle with some cultists. She shares with you that her
you.
father, a man named Gallius, joined the priests of Ossibus,
Taking off my mask.
and she witnessed him commit a terrible act in the cult's name, but did not stop him when he fled. And she feels terribly guilty. She had been hoping to run into him here, but none of the priests of Ossibus that any of you guys have killed in the death house have been him. But that's her shameful secret, was that she had the opportunity to stop him, but it was her father, so she didn't. She let him go.
Well, I'm glad I mentioned it then.
Yes, thank you.
That is why I wanted to bring Gustav, because I had a scroll of Speak with Dead, and I was going to see if we could get a secret out of him if he had one.
He didn't. He's just an asshole. So
Well, it was either going to be him, Elizabeth, or
Let-
Saru.
long rest, level, 10 days of downtime. We found 3 scrolls and a +2 short sword, if I recall.
Yes.
So everybody gets those magic items.
Yep. +2 short sword.
I give you scrolls.
Yeah.
Is there
we
any?
And
found-
I'm going to say you get it as well, because, yeah, you were here in spirit at least. There's a scroll of protection from poison. A scroll of
It was a spiritual weapon. and
spiritual
bless.
weapon. And what was the third one?
Bless.
Bless.
Was there a money amount?
You can't read those.
I remember those.
Okay.
I think I was here for
I-
getting those.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that you could be.
is there-
We had a scroll of bless.
We got those.
Okay.
Spiritual weapon and
Yeah, okay.
protection from poison.
I didn't hear you say the bless one.
Correct.
But yeah, and I don't remember if there's any. I don't think there's any other magic items that we
I
found.
No.
I think there was like gold value.
Oh yes.
items.
Yeah, we
And
didn't
you-
get the
yeah.
gold value.
Yeah, and everybody gets
We found
for
some
tier
stuff.
3 play. Everybody gets 2,000 gold.
Okay.
Okay.
Easy enough.
Yeah, and you're getting paid. Half of that is loot that you guys found. Half of it is you guys are getting payment from the 3 wizards for going on these quests.
Okay.
So
One of the scrolls was protection from poison, right? Or-
yes,
Okay.
Protection
Oh,
from poison.
Okay, good. Then I got all of them.
Save that
Yep.
gold.
Yep.
yeah, you just got to remember the irony of it being protected by poison.
And now all the
The scroll of
scrolls I
protection from
bought.
poison.
I'll put
Was-
in
there's a
the
poison trap.
Discord
Oh, okay.
list of the
not
spells
remember
that
that.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to get.
So all right, guys. Thanks
That
everyone
2K
on the
that 2K
internet
ain't
for
gonna last you
watching.
long, is it?
See you guys later. Thanks for joining us all. For those of us in real life.